community. We offer the newest forms of banking technology without losing the personal touch to better serve our loyal customers. Our bank continues to grow and serves clients throughout all of Sussex County, Delaware. This is all thanks to you. Check us out at communitybankdelaware.com. Community Bank
From the
Delaware.
Jersey Shore to the Delaware beaches, this is WNJD, Cape May, Lewis.
Testing. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, and welcome to another edition of Weller Does Delmarva. How often we've been doing this? I know it's 12 years, but this is show number 593. We should have had a party at 590. So 600 shows, we need to do something. So anyway, it's a weekly show. We do it every week live at the Palace in Milford, Delaware. And you say, are they open yet? They open at 7 o'clock and they're ready for you. So if you want some pancakes, some nice fluffy pancakes, or French toast, or bacon and eggs, or an omelet, or whatever you may want, the Palace is open. And we are here. You can come and join us and hang out with us and break bread with us and so on. So anyway, or you could just sit and watch the show. This is a weekly show. It's live on TV Delmarva. It's live on Fine Day Radio. It's live on a half a dozen Facebook pages. It's live on YouTube, and it's live on Delaware 105.9. 2 radio stations, 1 TV station, YouTube, Facebook, and we're right inside the Palace. My first guest of the morning is Colin Walls.
Yes, good morning.
El Presidente of TV Delmarva.
Yes,
Colin, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
Good.
He's on, right? I can't hear you, but it's
Am I
okay.
on? Can you hear me?
Test,
yeah,
test,
is that better?
test. A little
you
bit
can't hear
more.
me?
A little bit more?
Well,
it's okay.
Maybe
I
turn
don't
his
need to hear him.
headphones up instead of turning me up.
Okay, that is a great idea.
Yes. All right.
All right. Yes, I
go.
do hear it now.
All
okay.
right.
Whoa, that's too much. Back me off.
Nope.
Okay. All right, Colin, how are you?
He's never happy.
Never happy. It's awful.
I'm good. How are you, Jim?
Oh, for a short guy, I have a high expectation.
High expectations. Wow.
Oh, gosh. How's your week been?
It's been good. It's been busy as normal.
Busy.
So, but we are. Fine Day Radio is looking for salespeople. We've decided that we're going to do it. We did actually
right. This is the year.
Talk to somebody. We've got one person already that's going to start for us.
We are excited about
here
that.
In the next few weeks.
Yep.
So Kathy, thank you.
Thank you for coming on board.
Yep. And so she's going to start selling for us. I just got to get her all the information.
All the packages together.
That's right.
So anyway, but we could use somebody in the New Jersey, Wildwood, Cape May area.
Yeah. So we're looking for somebody that's familiar with that area. If you've got a client list already, that's great. If you don't, that's fine too. But, we would like somebody that's experienced in selling radio, media, but especially if you've sold radio, that's even better.
That's even better. We'll call it more better.
More better.
It's even more better if you've sold radio. Because selling puffs of air is different than selling trailers.
It could be, yeah.
You know what I mean? In other words,
because knowing how to connect with people, contact them, follow up. That's, kind of a general sales thing, and how to get the information to them and,
and
help
share
them to
understand
it. So, yeah, that's what we're looking for. And how do they do? They can get up with, they can send a resume to jobs.
Hey, there we go. Jobs.
Jobs at findayradio.com. Jobs at findayradio.com.
It's that simple.
You can message us on Facebook, message the page there. Just get up with us somehow, some way, and just say, I'm interested.
Okay.
So.
All right. Did you want a picture there, Tracy, of us? Yep,
yes.
No problem. We do want to say we miss Linda and Jim Bosco.
We do.
Tracy's in dead panic mode. No, she's on it. So, anyway.
Linda looks like Jim Weller traveling with all the pictures and stuff. I'm like, man, it's like you've rubbed off on her.
I said, do you want me to tell people you're not home? She said, well, we are. She is starting this. She got this bag from us. And so she's taken the bag.
Bag phone?
No, it's a bag I gave her, and it's got Fine Day Radio
I thought you said
and
bag phone.
Weller's on it. So where she's at, she'll take a picture and where's this and stuff like that.
I saw the bag. Yes.
Yeah. So it's a little thing.
Not a phone. It's not a phone.
It's not a bag phone. If I had any bag phones, I'd be holding on to them. They're going to make a comeback.
Are they?
Oh, yeah. These things are just so annoying. They're so small, people lose them.
Right.
Can you ever remember losing your bag phone? Where'd I leave my bag phone?
Right, yeah. Oh, that's right. It's got that long
tripped over
extension cord and the big antenna that goes to it. There it is.
Oh, my gosh. So anyway, Fine Day Radio,
Yes.
It's a new year, and we've already had some new advertisers, so we want to say thank you for that.
Yep.
We had a run of them. I mean, it was like a New Year's thing. In other words,
Well, because we came up with a new deal that they couldn't refuse.
the Black Friday special.
Black Friday special. Is that still available, or are we done with that?
We presented it to somebody last Wednesday.
Yeah.
And before lunch was over, they were in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
should we do it again? I don't know, man.
I don't know that it's still
too
available.
cheap.
I'm going to let you.
Let's offer the new one.
Okay.
The new one.
All right.
The new package. This has not been printed up yet, okay? But it's the same basic deal. You get 100 radio ads and 100 TV ads.
Uh-huh.
And it's $677.
Yes.
And you say, wow. Oh, wow.
There we go.
Okay.
I told
There's
you,
my
make it
wow.
quick.
Okay, make it quick.
I knew it was coming up. All right, I'll see you in a little bit, Jim.
All right, see you, Colin.
How did I get a hold of you?
Call me, 302-542-9157. 302-542-9157. That's Jim Weller's cell phone number. Good morning to my 1059 audience. We have got a lot going on, and we are live. This is a live show. It's Jim Weller. It's Weller Does Delmarva. My name is Jim Weller, and we're live. I mean, we're sitting right inside the Palace in Milford, Delaware, all right? And I just want to let you know this is a live show from 7 to 9. This morning we will be here. You are welcome to come, hang out with us, watch the show in person. If time allows, I'll squeeze you on. But basically, it's a weekly show we do every week. I'm going to go ahead and take a picture. So, Jim, we're taking a picture there. All right, if you could make it so I hear myself a little less. That'll be the last request I have till the next one. Jim Ford, that's good. Jim Ford is here from the Greater Lewes Foundation.
Good morning, Jim.
How are you?
Thanks for having me. I'm doing fantastic.
Good to see you.
Thank you.
Jim
Thank you.
and Jim.
That's right.
All right, so.
Can't go wrong.
Yep, can't go wrong. So the Greater Lewes Foundation is an organization that I think helps make things happen and put things together.
That's correct. The mission statement is to improve and maintain the quality of life in the Greater Lewes area. And some of the previous projects we've done is the Lewes Canal Front Park.
Okay.
We were able to create
Very
that.
nice.
The Greater Lewes Foundation started in the year 2000, so we're in our 25th year.
Wow,
that was the first
congratulations.
project. Thank you. That was
Wow.
the first project that we did. Then we were able to obtain land where the Lewes Library sits now.
Oh,
So
okay.
it allowed the library to stay in the city and not,
Okay, not have to
relocate
move out of
somewhere
town,
else. Correct. And then they, Junction Breakwater, Gordon's Pond Loop Trailhead was
Okay.
created there in conjunction with the library on that land.
Wow.
So
You got anything new coming up?
we do. We have. We're working with some property owners to preserve 30 acres of land within the city of Lewes, and it's the last forested area in
Really?
city limits. So the Greater Lewes Foundation formed a committee or an initiative called the Open Space Alliance. I'm the chairperson of that campaign.
Okay.
And we're attempting to raise the funds to purchase this property. When we purchase it, the city of Lewes will become the owner, so we have
Okay.
a partnership arrangement with the city. And then the state of Delaware will hold a conservation easement in
Okay.
perpetuity so that the land will remain open space.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. That's got to be a big chunk of land for inside Lewes.
It's a large property on 4th Street extended.
Okay.
4th Street actually bisects the land. There's about 7 acres to the east and about 22 acres to the west. And it's
Is it multiple owners?
It's one owner,
One owner, okay.
owner of a family. So,
Okay.
the owners working with us, they approached the Greater Lewes Foundation and
Oh, nice.
said they would like to have the property preserved. And we were looking for properties. We had struck out on 4 or 5 other attempts where we just
Okay.
didn't quite have it worked out. We
Okay.
couldn't quite do it. And that's the key to doing it, is to have someone who's interested in preservation work with you and go forward.
And then be patient while you gather the money and the funds and put it all together.
It does take time. This is a very expensive property. It was appraised at $11 million.
Wow.
We arranged an agreement to purchase for $8 million.
Oh, wow.
And we started in May of 2023, so not quite year and 3 quarters, and we're at $6 million right now. So
Congratulations.
we're getting close. We're 75% there, and
We need to get the other $2 million this morning.
that'd
by
be fantastic.
noon would be nice.
If you could do it by noon, I'll
Then
buy you a
could
cup of coffee.
Yeah, you could go to an early lunch. So
That'd be great.
if somebody said, I'm listening, I like this thought, how do I learn more? Or
So-
how do I guess, is a donation considered a tax-deductible donation?
Yes, it is. Yes,
Okay.
it is. And we have had somewhere around 1,800 private donations so far.
Wow.
From any various levels, and anything is welcome. If you go to osalewis.org, that's osalewis.org, you can get all the information about the project, and you can donate that way. The use of the property you might be interested in is just to maintain it as a habitat preserve. Passive recreation is what we'll be doing there, where there'll be a one walking trail. We think it's going to be a loop. We're still working on the design now.
Okay.
And then, allow the flora and fauna that's there to maintain, let it be as it is.
So you're not completely clearing it?
We're not building any structures at all. There's no parking even to be built. Parking will be, off-site on the street, or you walk or bike to it. There will be educational opportunities there. We're working with the State Division of Forestry, and they want to make this a role model for an urban community forest. So if other municipalities have an opportunity to do that, they can look back at this one and say, here's how it's done. So if there are other municipalities interested, they can contact the Division of Forestry, or they could contact us at osalewis.org, and we can make the connection for them. But there's educational opportunities as well with the University of Delaware Cooperative Extension Program. They have a Delaware Naturalist Program, which is a Master Naturalist, which is similar to like a Master Gardener's Program, where you go through a course with criteria and accomplishments, and part of it is community service. So they'll be able to work with removing invasive species, plant of native species, doing maintenance there, so forth. We've talked with the Scouts about an opportunity for badges there to work
to do a project,
to work with them. Yes, and so we envision a friends type group coming forward and helping to maintain the property and minimize any expense to the city.
Wow, sounds like this is very, very thought through.
It is. It's funny how it's gone, because we started out not really knowing much about the history of the property, and one of the people involved, the executive director for the Greater Lewes Foundation, Mike Rawl, did some research on the history of the property, and it turns out that it's the original deeded parcel in Lewis in 1670 from the Duke of York. It was about 100 acres there, and now it's down to like 30, but it's still the original parcel of land is still there, and there were only 5 different family members that owned that.
From 1600 and something.
1670. So Mike wrote a book about it. It's called The First Settler of Lewis. The book's available as well. You can go online and you can purchase that. It's a very interesting read if you like history. If you're interested in that, particularly as it gets towards the more modern time when you can identify it, for these days. But the founding of it and the existence of those people in the 1700s and what they went through.
Yeah.
Just to survive is amazing.
Just to survive.
So it's very interesting. So it has a very historical aspect to it as well.
I can see that. Yeah. Is this the largest parcel of land in Lewis?
Yes, it is. It's of undeveloped land.
Of undeveloped land. Yeah. Wow.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, I appreciate you guys doing that, because everything that all these people are doing is for the future.
That's right.
In other words, they're not building something so to see how much profit I can make now. It's really about doing something for the future generations to come.
That's exactly right. We're not doing this for anyone of my age, let's put it that way. We're doing it for the children and the people of the future,
Wow.
There's a saying that, you don't own the land, you rent it from your children.
True.
That's a pretty good example of what we have going on here.
So our goal for today, folks, if you're listening or watching, it's a very simple goal. We just want to raise $2 million by noon. Is that right?
That's a good goal.
So anyway, look it up. Get involved. Again, where do we steer people to learn about it?
So the best way is to go to osalewis.org and go to that site, and you'll be able to look at various aspects of the campaign. What we've done, you can sign up for a monthly newsletter. We won't hound you with a lot of email. You just send out a monthly newsletter and get information and updates. We have events coming up this year. We've done a lot of events in the past, and we have more coming up. We have a 5K 1-mile walk in April in Lewis. In June, the beginning of June, we're going to kick off the Rock the Docks concert at the ferry terminal with a benefit concert. Lots of restaurants do a dine and donate for us. Lots of businesses have been creative. it's been a whole community involvement.
It sounds like
yeah.
It sounds like it.
And it's really been interesting because we're not an anti-development.
No, right.
You know, it's not that at all. It's just an opportunity to do some preservation. And with everything that's going on, people, you know, saying that there's not, you know, good infrastructure beforehand, and the questions and the complications of development. Here's an opportunity to step up to the plate
and let's
make a
preserve this.
difference.
Yeah, and make a difference.
Yep.
All right. Well, I'm going to say thank you, Jim. What is your role in Lewis? Were you the mayor?
I
at
was
one
the
time?
mayor. Yes,
okay,
I was the
okay.
mayor in the past. So I was on the council from '92 to 2014. The last
my
10 years,
goodness,
I was the
okay.
mayor, and then I stepped down in 2014. I was on DRBA as a commissioner for 7 years and stepped down from that. But I've been involved with the Greater Lewes Foundation
You have.
basically since the start. That's the one thing I'm staying with. This is keeping me plenty busy.
All right. Well, thank you for all you've done.
Thank you,
for
Jim.
our community.
Appreciate it.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, nice seeing you, okay?
Okay, thanks.
Happy New Year.
Thank you. You too.
All right. See you,
All right,
Jim.
thanks.
There he goes. Look that up and check it out and see where you fit in. See where you fit in to help out there. Oh, thank you. I'll get it in a minute. I'll get it now. There you go. That was good TV right there. All right. So anyway, see ya. All right. So anyway, good morning. And you're watching a show called Weller Does Delmarva. And Snooky and Pat have arrived. And I see Jay Dentino is here. So Chuck's coming up. So anyway, I want to really say, Jim and Linda Bosco, we do miss you. Okay? It is not the same without you. And it's just a different feel in the air. We hope you're having a good time. So I'm going to do a couple commercials here. I call them sponsor segments. One of them is for Wilson's Auction. And you say, Wilson's Auction, that's today, folks. That is today. There is going to be some bargains today, all right? It's cold, it's chilly, but they got tons of stuff to sell. And if you have any questions or want to learn about some of their auctions, go to their website, wilsonsauction.com. They're also very active on Facebook. But on Saturdays, about 10 o'clock, their auction starts. And it goes all day and into the afternoon. And who knows how long it's going to go because it's based on how much stuff there is to sell. So if you want to check them out, they're right on Route 113 in Lincoln. If you're visiting Delaware, there's no sales tax, so this is a tax-free and buyer's premium-free auction. Also, on Tuesday nights, they have an auto auction. You can buy a car, you can sell a car, or you can do both on a Tuesday night, okay? So if you have anything to sell, you can take it there Wednesday through Friday and drop it off. I think you take the cars on Monday and Tuesday if you're going to run them through the auto auction, okay? So any questions, it's wilsonsauction.com. Here's their phone number. It's 302-422-3454. 422-3454. wilsonsauction.com. And yes, they're very active on the Facebook. One more sponsor I do want to mention is Chick-fil-A. Everybody seems to love Chick-fil-A, and I appreciate them, and I appreciate them being a sponsor of my show. And so if you're looking for a place to have breakfast, lunch, or dinner, don't forget Chick-fil-A. And every now and then at Weller's in Bridgeville, we hire them to cater, like to bring in lunch and bring some tea and some lemonade and some nuggets and some salads and some cookies and a little bit of everything. So Chick-fil-A, thank you for being a sponsor of Weller Does Delmarva. And folks, if you're looking for a place to eat breakfast, lunch, dinner, and they'll get you in, they'll get you out, and they do have gift cards also. Okay, now we are ready for a picture with me and Chucky. This is Chuck Creighton. Here we go. All right, Chuck, how are you today?
I'm good. How you doing, Jim?
I'm doing good. I need to know. Well, good morning.
Good morning.
How was the ride over?
It was good.
It was good?
Yeah, I left early this morning.
Okay. All right, and you got a busy day planned?
Busy day planned.
Busy day. Jimmy's on vacation,
Jimmy's
is that
on
right?
vacation, yeah.
So it's Chuck and Mike.
Yep.
Chuck and Mike.
Yep.
All right. So 10% off on carports. Did that end the end of the year?
Nope, it's still going on.
That's unbelievable.
Yep. And like we've always said, we don't know when it's going to end. It's
Right.
good to end tomorrow.
They don't tell us it's good
Yeah.
till the end of the month or anything.
But come in today, get a quote. That'll lock you in for 30 days.
30 days. So that not only locks the 10% discount, now that's on anything big, 5,000 or more.
or over, yes, sir.
Okay, but it not only locks in the discount, but it locks in the price.
That price, no matter what happens
Because-
in their pricing, your price is locked into that price.
Right. Because the first of the year, we were told for sure this ends and the prices are going, and we haven't got new price sheets
Haven't
yet.
got anything yet.
So any day, folks, it's coming. All right.
Come and take advantage of it.
What did you want to talk about?
I want to talk about our inventory. Everybody says that, Weller's has this large inventory, but we really have a unique inventory.
Oh, yes.
Stuff you don't see on anybody's yard. We have loaded vendor trailers, loaded car trailers, aluminum car trailers with the full lift-up.
Oh, yeah, the whole wall opens up.
Yep. That's really a unique trailer.
We ain't never had one of them in our life.
That's somebody big like me can just fall right out of their car and get out.
Oh, I thought it was if you had an older car and a big long door, you didn't want it to hit the wall.
Yeah, it just gives you all kinds of, I just take advantage of it myself.
Okay.
I can fall right out of anything.
You don't look big. You just look well fed.
I'm well fed. I'm stocked up for the winter.
Right. Right.
Have to hibernate here soon.
If you were cattle, we would have you prepared.
Yes.
So anyway, Chuck is like myself. There's never a meal he hasn't enjoyed.
No.
We enjoy a good meal.
There's no such thing as a bad meal.
Right. So anyway, we got a lot of trailers.
A lot of trailers.
And you keep saying, we're not overstocked. We're not overstocked.
We're just well prepared.
We're well prepared.
Yep.
Okay, we're well prepared. So we opened at 8 today, right?
At 8 today. And some more of those unique trailers. We talked about the enclosed trailers, but we also have heavy equipment trailers.
Oh, yeah.
We have the heaviest. We have like a 10-ton, I call it a
What are they,
backhoe trailer.
Winston?
The Winston,
Yeah.
It's 25 foot, 20 foot flat with a 5 foot tail, full deck over, 8.5 wide.
Heavy duty ramps.
Bulldozer or
Yep.
heavy backhoe or something like that. Then we have those, I'm gonna say this right, ground level loading trailers.
The floor of the trailer literally goes down to the ground.
Yeah. What's unique about that is if you have a heavy piece of equipment that has a small footprint,
Right.
it really won't climb a ramp because it'll bend a ramp. Has trouble climbing a tilt deck because it's a steep angle. These things, the floor goes right down to the ground. Drive your equipment on, pick it back up, and head on down the road. Like a
So a
forklift
scissor
or a
lift.
scissor lift, yeah.
Or if you're hauling safes.
Yeah.
Or something like
Something
that.
that's heavy but compact.
Right.
It's
So
really ideal for that.
the floor goes right. So how wide are these? 6 foot wide?
6 foot 3 inches wide.
6'3" wide and about 10 or 12 feet long.
Yeah, we have them as long as 16 foot.
Oh, we do? Okay, so in other words, I guess if you have something that's low to the ground and heavy, you can lower the floor, pull it on it, and then it lifts it up.
Right.
And then you tow it and then lower the floor again.
And unload it. And they're rated for,
10, 12.
12,000 pounds.
That's a heavy duty.
It's just everything, like I said, that compact track setup. We have them with sides, we have them with flatbeds, we have them, they have
We
one
have
called
a
a
few
rental
of 'em.
trailer that has tie downs everywhere. It's kind of designed to be, so
Ready.
that the average Joe can use it and
Right.
tie down his equipment.
Wow. What else is something unique we have? Do we still have any aluminum dump trailers?
We have aluminum dump trailers. They're
Okay.
mostly 7x14, 7x16,
So
14,000
the frame
pounds.
is aluminum and the body's aluminum.
Everything's aluminum except the axles, the cylinder, the coupler, the pump.
Yeah, the jack maybe.
The stuff that has to be steel.
Right.
But for
So they will
89%
carry
of it's
more weight.
Yeah, the actual trailer itself is lighter
Right.
and it won't rust. So if you're
Yeah,
out
it's
here,
not going to rust, rot, chip, or peel.
so the closer you are to the beach, I think more of an advantage that would be.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about.
Or depending on what you haul and stuff like that.
and
So
you're pulling it. The biggest advantage, I think, like you're pulling it with a 3/4 ton truck.
yes.
Not so heavy on the truck. And
Yes, that's a good idea. What else do we have in aluminum?
aluminum. We have one that's talking about specialty trailers. We have one that's just designed for what they call that slingshot.
Okay.
That's like a 3-wheel vehicle that's real low to the ground. This trailer's got a slingshot package on it.
Really?
So it comes with 3 ramps.
Okay.
It's a tilt deck and it has a rock guard on the front to protect your vehicle.
Oh,
as well.
nice.
And it's just for that vehicle. So
Does it have an aluminum floor or a wood
everything's
floor?
aluminum. Yeah.
All
floor,
aluminum.
all
Aluminum fenders.
Yep.
Okay.
Aluminum wheels on it.
Aluminum wheels.
Yeah.
And they're filled with nitrogen.
Yep.
The tires
You don't
are.
have to worry about the temperature
Changing
fluctuating
your air pressure.
Yep.
Wow. All right, so how do people learn about Wellers? Where do we steer them?
I would say first to the website.
Okay.
The website is our biggest resource. I have people calling all the time asking, can you send me a picture of that trailer?
Right on the website.
www.wellers.com. You'll see it.
Okay.
Our website
And
is
a lot of our trailers have more than one picture.
absolutely several pictures
Okay.
inside and out.
Okay.
So our website is our best tool we have.
Okay.
If you want to shop before you come.
Okay.
The really best experience is to come by, talk to myself, Mike, Jimmy, educated people that know what we're selling.
Right. That is the fact. We do like to say. We added it up the other day. There's 100 years of trailer knowledge at Wellers.
Trailer experience, yep.
I'm been in the trailer business
Yep.
a long time. So I've been in business 50 years.
Yep.
You were in business
I was
36.
36 years, and I've been
so
here
that's
5
86.
years. So I get mine closer to 40 now that I've been here for 5.
Right.
You know?
So there's 90 years between me and Chuck. And then Jimmy's got a good 20 years worth of knowledge. So.
And I when I started, I built every trailer I sold.
Did you really?
Yeah, I cut pickups in half, made trailers out of them.
No kidding.
So I know trailers from the inside out.
So you had crew cab trailers?
No, we cut the cab off.
Oh,
We got rid of the cab.
okay.
Yeah, that was back in
the day. I
early
remember
80s.
them pickup bed trailers.
Yeah.
They all came from Chuck.
Yeah, most of them, I would say. Yeah, I did a lot of them. Yes, sir.
Wow.
People would drive old trucks up there, and I'd cut them up. And
Because you were like 18 years old when you started
when I was
doing
18
this?
years old. My dad was working somewhere, and he wanted to have a welding and hardware store.
Really?
And, he bought an old gas station and put me in the middle of it and said, "Go to work."
Isn't that neat?
And that's what we did.
Gosh, you waited till you were 18 to go to work?
Yeah, I was a lazy guy. Yeah. I went to college for a year. So.
Did you really?
Yeah. Over at Del Tech, Georgetown.
Okay. Did you get a degree or you just got done?
I got a certificate in welding.
Okay.
So
Well,
I can weld.
congratulations. We need to hang that up somewhere.
I don't even know where it's at.
Okay.
It's in my office somewhere. That's a mess.
Okay. All right. Well, anyway, we open at what time?
We'll be there today, 8 to 2.
Okay. And we need another salesperson.
We need another salesperson, somebody to help answer the phones.
Right. Can I describe it?
Sure.
You want to describe it?
You describe it.
I want Chuck and Mike and Jimmy to get this person. I'd like to hire a person that can answer the phone.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? I'd like to hire a person that can do something in the computer.
Yep.
That could sell a trailer, a shed, a carport, or a swing set, but also could empty the trash and mop the floor.
Yes, sir.
I'd also like somebody that if they needed to go outside and show somebody around, they could.
Yep.
Somebody that if we needed them to cut grass, they could get on that zero turn and crank it out.
And they go out there and put some tires on
just an
trailers if they had to.
all-around person.
Yep. Just
Is that right?
Somebody who can do work.
Right. Oh, yeah. And we want you to come up and show up on time every day.
That's the key point. Yeah,
That's the key point, everybody.
Show up
All
and
right.
want to work every day.
So if you have any interest in any of that, would you say spread salt?
I said that's where you lose them.
Oh, that's where you lose them right
Yeah,
there.
demand them to
I
be
say
there.
nothing about wearing a belt now. Okay, let's not push it. But anyway, I'm just saying that I thought he said spread salt because we're spreading salt too. I forgot all about that.
All over the place, yeah.
All over the place. All right. So come and see Chuck. That's the best thing to do if you want to come to work for us, right?
Yep. Come see me. We'll fill an application out and talk a little bit and see what we can do.
Sky's the limit. All right.
Absolutely.
All right. Anything else?
Nope. That's everything.
Thanks for coming.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for coming. Are you going to order a sandwich or anything before you go?
I'm gonna get back. Mike's gonna be there by himself till I get there. So.
I bet he is fine.
Yeah. Oh, he's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, he is fine. All right. I'll see you, Chuck.
All right. We'll see you.
All right. Wellers.com, 302-337-8228. Snooky and Pat are here, and I just want to say welcome. I just want to tell you that other table's empty if you wanted to move. That's up to you. I don't want you to get a crink in your neck. All right. Okay. We're going to have to put some TVs all around the room for everybody. All right. Now, what else is going on? Real quick, my accountant, George Luff & Associates, Milford, Dover, and Rehoboth. If you need an accountant, you're finishing out your year, and you're like, ooh, I'm tired of doing my own taxes. I want somebody else to help. If you need any kind of bookkeeping, accounting advice or input or whatever, anything they can do to help you with your business, please get up with them. It is Luff & Associates, and I've been very happy with them for 30 plus years. I've dealt with them. So anyway, phone number 302-422-9699. 302-422-9699. It's Luff, L-U-F-F, CPAs.com. Luff, CPAs.com on the web. George Luff, his son Tyler, and Team Luff. Very happy with them. They've done a great job for me over the years. I got multiple companies and businesses with them, and I've been extremely pleased with their service. So any questions, give them a call, 302-422-9699. Now, at the bottom of the hour at 7:30, in just about a minute or so, we are going to take a break from Delaware 105.9. So if you are part of that audience and you don't want to miss any part of the show, just go over to my Facebook page, Weller Does Delmarva, okay? I hear the music. We're taking a break. Boom. And we are now continuing on. So good morning, everybody, and thank you for tuning in. I'm going to be joined by Colin Walls, and we are going to inform you that Walls Service Center today is taking a snow day off.
Yes.
The boys are going sledding.
Yeah, right.
You keep talking for one
Right,
second.
they're going sledding, and we're going to see how many sparks we can make. We're going to bring them right down Front Street there in Milford, so at about 35 miles an hour. Look for us.
Did you ever go sledding on the hood of a car?
No, I went sledding on a sled down
Okay.
Main Street in Ellendale.
Did you really?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Used to pull you?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
How cool. That was more
when
than
that was
7
allowed.
years ago.
You know, that was legal years
Right.
ago.
That was more than 7 years ago, too. That's my new thing. Everything I talk about,
I was like probably 4 or 5 years old doing
Oh,
that.
really?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yep. And the 65 Ford
And see how
pickup.
you remember it?
Oh, I remember. Yeah. He had a
Yep.
65 Ford pickup.
Really?
Yeah, that he pulled us with. Yep.
Well, that was probably back in the day.
That was like late
Was
70s.
it four-wheel drive or just two-wheel drive?
No, two-wheel drive.
Two-wheel
yeah.
drive.
You didn't need
okay.
four-wheel drive
because
back
the
then.
trucks were so heavy.
Right. Yeah.
Now they're all plastic.
Yeah.
Or aluminum.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So anyway, yeah, no, they are closed today at Wall Service Center. So you
Normally
can go-
open on Saturdays. So
normally open on Saturdays, 8 to noon, but this is not a normal Saturday, so we're
That's
not
right.
open on an
so
abnormal Saturday.
They reserve the right to take a day off.
Right. So if you want to get on the schedule for next week,
You can do it today. You can do that today.
You can go to wallservicecenter.com, schedule an appointment right there, and
Yep.
we'll get you in. And if you want to schedule for another day of the week, that's fine too. But Monday through Friday, we're 7:30 to 5. And you can call us, 422-302-422-8110. You can go to wallservicecenter.com to schedule, or you can just stop by. Wall Service Center, downtown Milford. That's right across the street from Gigante.
Oh yeah.
Gigante. Benvenuto Restaurant.
Next to Surf Bagel.
Happy's Chinese Restaurant.
Okay.
Lots of restaurants around us. Take another
picture time. All right, there we go. So anyway, it's conveniently located.
It is
a lot
conveniently
of
located, yes.
amenities around there.
For sure, yeah. So
And
I
the
would
dog
say,
park.
yeah, dog
right?
park. Yeah, dog
Isn't that
park is
close
in walking
by?
distance. Yep.
You hesitated. I thought they moved it or
No,
something.
I was thinking, I was going to say something else, and you got me thinking dog
You
park.
were going to say the kayak launch, weren't you?
Well, I was going to say the Mississippian River is right behind us, so you can bring your
It's still
fishing
there?
pole. It's still there. They haven't moved it yet.
Okay.
They've talked about taking it out of downtown, but I
Right.
think they should leave it.
Right. That's
No,
that's how you know you have left Kent and Sussex County.
That's right. So bring your fishing pole, bring your kayak, bring your dog.
Yeah.
Bring your walking shoes if you want to go for a walk. We've got Goat Island over there. We've got the entire Riverwalk in downtown Milford, which is a huge network of trails and paths and things
Or they
like
can
that.
just sit in the showroom.
Right. Bring your kids, and right behind us on the other side, there's a brand new playground there.
Oh, that's
Bring
right.
your pickleball paddles. There's
Oh,
pickleball
yes.
there. There's basketball courts.
There's plenty to do.
There is plenty to do and plenty of places to go eat, including right here at the Palace in Milford. If you want to come here, we'll drive you over here and drop you off.
Really?
Yeah, just say, hey.
But you could bring a kayak and take your dog
could.
fishing.
Yeah, you could, right.
Bring your dog, your kayak, and a fishing rod.
Right, exactly, yeah.
All right.
Yep, you could bring a boat if you wanted, like a power boat, with a motor on
Really?
it. Yeah, there's a
Launch
launch
it.
right down at the
Oh,
police
wait,
station, the old police
yes.
station, I guess
Yeah.
now.
There is.
Yeah, so there's plenty to do in downtown Milford, all within walking distance of Wall Service Center.
And so if they come and they have an appointment to get their oil change done or whatever, there's not a rush to pick it back up. They can
No,
get out
right.
there and have a good time.
Exactly. And if you find out, I'm going to be after 5 o'clock, I'm having so much fun over here fishing, I'm catching
Right.
the fish, all you got to do is text us, and we can send you a text back with a link to pay for
Okay.
your you do it all the time.
I do it all
We
the
send
time.
it to you. That's how we.
It takes me a while to do it. Last time it took me 2 or 3 days to do it.
Right. We usually like to get it done right away
Okay.
before we give you your keys back.
Okay.
But
All right.
so
Well, what else is going on?
let's see what we
Just had
are.
a thought and I forgot it
are
already.
looking
I was gonna
for.
write it down.
We are looking for a salesperson for Fine Day
Fine Day
Radio.
Radio,
We're actually
yep.
looking for 2 salespeople, unless one person can get it done. We're looking for somebody in the South Jersey area.
Yes.
So we're talking Cape May County, Atlantic County, Cumberland County, that area where our signal covers over there.
Mm-hmm.
And then in Delaware, we're looking for Kent and Sussex County, somebody to cover that area where our signal covers.
Okay.
Send
Send us your resume.
us your jobs, JOBS, at finedayradio.com. Email
Jobs
that.
at finedayradio.com.
Jobs at finedayradio.com. We are, going to be putting in a studio and things over there at our building in Wildwood.
Okay.
And our studio is almost complete. Our new studio is
I
almost
saw it.
complete in Georgetown.
I
You
saw
did
it
see
yesterday.
it yesterday. That's right.
Yep, it's really nice.
He
You've,
couldn't take any pictures because his phone was in accessibility mode.
that was awful.
So
But I thank you for taking a stab at it.
right, I should have
Really?
done. That's what I should have done. Taken a stab at it or a hammer.
Oh, my phone messed up. I was in panic
He
mode.
was.
You could have sold me a new phone yesterday real easy.
I wish I had one.
Oh, man, I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do. So, but anyway, I did get it fixed.
You got it fixed, and that was good that the guy helped you out and got you done
I went
right away.
to the Verizon store in Milford. It's owned by Tejas, our friend Tejas.
Tejas Patel, yep.
And that guy's name was Ernest.
Okay.
And I went in.
And Ernest has worked for him for a long time.
He has.
Yeah.
Yep. And I mean, he was in a minute or two. And I said, what did you do? He said, I really don't know. I just did it. And I was like, man.
You don't want to give away his secrets.
That's what it is. Yeah. But anyway, he did it at no charge, and I was just tickled to death. So
that's good.
Yep. And we had a good meeting. So today, Walls Service Center is taking a break.
That's right.
People can go to wallservicecenter.com and schedule an appointment.
That's right. But guess what is open today?
What's that?
Find A Radio is open today. You can listen all day long at no charge. And TV Delmarva is open today. You can watch it, all 7 channels, at no charge as well. Actually, 8 channels. You can listen to the 8th one because it's the Find A Radio audio feed on channel 14.8. You can find that over the air channel 14 or on your Roku. Search for TV Delmarva. Download our channel, and you're good to go. All right.
Okay. Thank you.
I'll see you in a little bit, Jim.
All right. We'll be back.
Be back.
Yep. All right, everybody. We are coming back live. All right. I got a couple things here. So we are live. I'm going to give you that. You can deal with that in just a couple minutes. All right. So Denise is next. Are you ready?
Uh-huh.
Okay. All right. So anyway, what else is going on?
Oh, my goodness.
Golly day, you jumped over here.
I have been on vacation for
Yes, you have.
5 days.
I'll call it a staycation.
Oh, it's been so nice. Usually, I have lots of stuff to do, or we have people coming over, or I have to go somewhere like every day. And for the last, I think, 5 days, I have not had anything. We had one couple over for dinner. That was in the beginning of the week.
That's
but other
true.
than that, I have been home. My car was parked in the driveway, and I didn't even go out to put it back in the garage.
I noticed that.
It just sat there, you know? But I have cleaned out cupboards. I've cleaned out the freezer. I have just
Caught up on the laundry?
I have just organized
I've got more socks than I
everything.
thought I ever
Oh,
owned.
I do good with the laundry.
You do. You really
but
do.
But anyway,
It really does.
it has been unreal. But now I'm a little stir crazy and I'm ready to get out.
Well, let's do something today.
Okay, well, this is it.
Oh, you got something already.
I do.
Okay.
I was supposed to do it last night.
Oh, gosh.
Lidditz, Pennsylvania has a fire and ice show.
Okay.
And it's where there's ice sculptures and stuff. I think we went to Easton last year.
Okay, we did.
So I was going to go to Lidditz. And as I'm doing research, I find there's one right in Dover.
Yeah.
And so I had it all planned. We were going to go
Let's go.
last night and see the fire show and all the ice sculptures. I printed out the map, and I forgot. We didn't go anywhere. I was still on staycation.
Wow.
Anyway, so we still have one more night. So tonight at in downtown Dover, there was a fire and ice show.
Okay.
And there's breathtaking ice sculptures, family fun entertainment, there's craft vendors, food trucks, all kinds of things. So you can download their schedule or their map. I did download the map. If you go to fireandicedover.com.
Wow. Can we go then?
Yeah, we are going to go tonight.
Okay.
Anyway, so that was a bummer because I really wanted to go last night. And it wasn't freezing cold. You know, it's been so bitter cold out.
It's getting ready to be cold.
I know, I heard it's coming back.
My big plans for Monday got changed real
I know,
quick.
you got to hear his plans. It was awesome. It was like a dream come true.
Sort
and then
of.
it was
Let's not
snatched from you.
overrate it.
All right, I'll let you talk
All
about
right. The other night, I'm
inauguration.
getting out of my truck, and a gentleman calls me up and says, "Hey, Jim, I got 7 tickets to the inauguration. Would you like to go?"
And you really, really want to go. We went to Trump's inauguration.
8 years ago.
Is that how long ago?
Yeah.
And it was wonderful.
It was wonderful.
It was
I
really,
mean,
we
the
had a
air,
good
the
time.
enthusiasm.
Yeah,
it's
we really had a good time. But we couldn't get tickets this time.
right.
So you had,
I didn't try very hard, but
anyway.
But out of the clear blue, somebody called me and said, "Look, I got 7 of them. You're welcome to a couple of them."
Yeah.
I come inside. Denise says, "Jim, I'm okay not going."
I don't need to go.
Right. So I surrendered that ticket, and so we're all excited.
Yeah, you
And
were.
people said, it's going to be 7 degrees that day.
That's why I didn't want to
And here's
go.
the statistic I don't know. When it's 7 degrees and you're on blood thinners, I'm not sure. I got 2 strikes. No hair. They say you lose all your heat straight up.
Okay.
And blood thinners.
Wow.
So we ordered electric clothing, not thinking, will security allow you to say, it's not a bomb? It's
Yeah,
not
I
a
know.
bomb.
I can
All
see-
these wires and this little
I
battery.
can see you going through that metal detector or
Yeah.
whatever now, lighting up like a...
Christmas tree.
Yeah.
You know, and they pat you down and they're like, you know, what's this little battery pack? Because, you know, they had them pagers that explode.
I
and
know.
I was thinking, you know, if they wanted to get us, they could take all the heated clothing and put bombs in it,
You just
know.
wanted to stay warm.
I wanted to stay warm, okay?
Okay.
So anyway, we're all got it planned. Then somebody reaches out and says, hey, I used to be a train conductor.
Yep.
And I would like to personally take Jim on the train. He can wear the conductor's hat and blow the whistle.
From Wilmington to Washington.
So anyway.
That is a chance of a lifetime.
That was a chance of a lifetime.
Oh, my goodness.
So anyway, then that's not working out. We were going to go from Wilmington to New York in an hour and a half, and I didn't know it was all that. I mean, this gentleman worked for the train
Right.
and retired from it. So
Yeah. It was a nice offer, I thought.
So now they moved it inside, and it changed everything, okay? So with that said, unless somebody brings me some tickets or something like that, I'm not probably going, but I'm holding out for just a random phone call.
It may come.
Chris Coons, somebody like that could just give me a call.
Yes.
And just say, hey, Jim, I got you a ticket, and it's at the Capitol, and you're in this seat.
You know, I wouldn't give up yet.
Oh, I'm not giving up
I
yet.
know.
Because I could see
I
something
can
like
see
that
something
happening,
like that
you know, in other
happening
words.
for you.
So
That happens to you.
it does.
I think you do a lot of things for other people, and so God makes sure that you get a blessing.
I
too.
believe that.
Yep.
I believe that.
Yeah.
So, and even right down to the heated clothing, most of it you couldn't get for like a week. And then we ended up finding some that would be delivered. So yesterday morning, I canceled the order. And then yesterday afternoon, I reordered it again.
Because you thought it was back on again. You thought you had gotten bad information.
I did it first, yep.
Yeah.
And so anyway, I reordered the heated clothing, and
Yeah.
then it was delivered to our house at 6:42 this morning.
Yeah. I just
So,
watched it on our blink camera. I
holy-
said, why is somebody in our house at 6 o'clock, 6:30
And I
in the
said, I
morning?
guarantee it's Amazon.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was Jeff himself, Jeff Bezos.
Oh, you're silly.
I am silly. But Jeff, if you've got tickets to the inauguration, I'll be your guest if you want.
Yeah.
So you never know. So if anybody
Never
can
know.
get me in the Capitol, I would like to go to the inauguration, and I would be willing to get there. Don't
And
worry.
you know what? You wouldn't have to sit out in the cold or worry about trying to get through the metal detectors.
Right.
It would be like an
Look,
awesome.
I got to tell you one more story.
Tell me another
Do
story.
you remember when Camp Barnes had that tag that they were trying to sell to raise money?
Okay, yeah.
All right, and then I got hooked up with Dave Wilson, and we sold it at Wilson's auction.
Right?
The gentleman that bought that tag is from Washington.
Yeah.
Okay, and he has a house in Rehoboth, and he told me if I ever go to Washington, look him up because he owns 3 restaurants. And I reached out to him, and he said, I'm going to be out of town, but I will take care of you.
Wow.
You know, in other words, and then I had to reach back and say, I don't think I'm coming.
Yeah.
So anyway, but maybe we'll make a trip over there and eat at one of his restaurants.
would be
So-
nice.
But it's just funny how I made that connection through helping Camp Barnes sell this tag to a man from Washington
Right.
who happens to have a house in Rehoboth and 3 restaurants in Washington.
Yeah.
It's a small world, Denise
You've got
Weller.
it going on, Jim.
Oh,
you really
gosh.
do.
So what else did you have? I hijacked your whole segment.
No, that was fine. Yours was interesting.
Okay.
I don't have much more. I miss walking. I haven't walked my usual trail lately, but I did
You've
get
been
out.
walking around inside the house.
Well, at that, and yesterday I got my snowshoes on again.
Oh, she did.
And I trampled through the field
woods.
and stuff. Yeah,
Yep,
it's
she
not the
loves them.
same though as walking a
trail.
3.5 mile trail
Right.
with no snow.
So all of this list of stuff for the inauguration, I guess I'll just have to keep this as a keepsake. What to bring, what to not bring, what to do,
Yes,
how to
it's
act.
So sad.
Yep. All right.
Anyway, I don't
Anything
have
else?
anything else. I've been practicing mindful thinking.
Mindful thinking.
Yeah, I get the AARP magazine, and because I'm a senior citizen now, and I read it and I do what it says. And, I misplace my glasses and my phone and everything all the time. And they say it's not because you're losing so much your memory.
Right.
You're just in autopilot zone where you're not thinking. You're just doing. I take my glasses off and I sit it down. So they said you need to mindful think. when you're going to do something like, oh, I'm going to
Do
go
it on purpose.
get something off my desk, do it on purpose and think about it until you've done it, and then you don't have to worry about it. So when I put my glasses down, don't just put my glasses down because I'm done with them wherever I'm at. Just have a place for it, or purposely say, this is
I'm going to do it on purpose.
Yeah, I'm going to do it on purpose.
Focus.
And it really, really does work. I
Focus,
mean,
little girl.
really.
Okay, I agree.
Yeah,
You are so productive.
I know, I really have. This week I have just done a lot.
Well, good.
Like
Well,
a-
let's get me tickets to the inauguration, and let's go to the Fire and Ice event.
And then it will be a perfect week.
A perfect week. We could go to Sam's Club first if you want, and just walk the aisles and look for something to
That
buy.
wouldn't make it a perfect week for me, okay?
All right, I'm going to let you get Phillip rounded up. Is that okay?
Yeah,
All right, anything else?
no, that's it.
What's the matter? You look funny, like
Well, I
something was
didn't know
wrong.
Phillip came in.
Yep, he's on your left.
Okay.
All right, so
Yeah.
anyway, thank you, Denise Weller. All right, what else is going on? Dawn Kennedy, I'll be there cleaning and care. I just want to let you know that if you need your house cleaned, if you need something done, I just want to let you know that Dawn Kennedy will get the job done, okay? If you have a business and you have a showroom, or you have some offices you need cleaned, or you got a camper and you want the inside of the camper cleaned, or you want the inside of your motorhome, she doesn't clean the outside, she just cleans the inside. So anyway, her name is Dawn Kennedy. She's very good at what she does. She's ready for you. She told me the other day, let people know she's ready for some work. She's had a couple cancellations and she's ready to go. So if you need something cleaned, like your house, or you want to get somebody a gift card for a house cleaning, she also has those. If you're a senior, military, first responder, she has discounts for that. I have had many people give her a call, deal with her, and been very happy. And they went from saying, oh, I've never dealt with somebody cleaning my house, to I'm going to let her do it on a frequent basis. So anyway, any of that, she's up for all of that. Give her a call. Her name is Dawn. Dawn, 302-362-7064. 302-362-7064. I'll be there cleaning and care. Dawn Kennedy. Like her on Facebook, like her Facebook pages, and that's that. Now, Phillip is here, and I want to say we have to take a picture first. Boom, right there. Thank you very much. I wanted to say welcome.
Good morning.
Are you nervous?
No.
Okay, good. I just want to make sure. All right.
No, she said mindful thinking, so I started mindful thinking about 2 minutes ago. I said, wait a second.
What is
I
Jim
need
going to talk about? I don't want to trip on them steps. I'm going to be mindful.
Mindful.
All right. So anyway, how are you?
Good.
Good. Now, you own a business.
I do.
And what is the exact name of it?
Delaware Barber Studio,
Delaware
located in Milford,
Barber
Delaware.
Studio. Now, I met you recently. I've known you for a while, but you ran for a political office.
Yes.
And I got to interview you then.
Yeah.
And I was like, this guy's pretty squared away. You shared with me you started a church, or your parents started a church.
Hope Community Bible Fellowship Church.
Okay. Well, thank you for doing that. Did you do it, or your mom and dad? Or
I planted it.
planted
Yes,
it.
sir.
Well, good. Well, thank you.
Yep.
And so then I realized he's pretty well groomed. He likes his beard and things like that. And every once in a while, I get the idea to grow a beard. And you said, if you grow a beard, I'll help you groom it, or whatever.
Tame it.
Tame it. So anyway, I got up with him, and I went there, and you tamed it. And then I can only take it for so long, and then I shave it. But I'm hanging in there right this minute. So, but when I went to your business, how would you describe where it's at?
We're actually right across where. Generally, I tell people to go to the arenas.
Okay.
Because everyone knows where arenas parking lot is at. And we're located on the side. We're actually in the building where the Milford Senior Center is, but we're on the side of the building with an entrance.
Your entrance is right on the
Which
street.
used to be basically the door behind the Delaware Care or
Yep.
Delaware Center.
But when you go in, it's amazing. When you walk in the door, what is there, 10 or 15 chairs?
There's 11 barbers.
I can't believe that. And I'm like, they're all busy.
Yeah, it's hidden behind, because there's no windows.
Okay.
So, you walk into the door and you don't realize there's 2,200 square feet. And
I agree.
It's almost like a hidden gem. You walk in and boom, the room just opens up.
But
It
the
used to be a
atmosphere is
pharmacy.
very friendly,
Thank
very
you.
inviting. Hi. In other words, it's really good.
Most of the guys are raised in Milford. Most of the guys, I'm getting to the age where I cut them, some of those guys when they were kids in middle school. I watched them wrestle in middle school and all through high school. And some of the guys who are now, in their mid-30s, I cut their hair when they were, 18, 19, 20 years old. And now they have their families and homes in Milford. So they call me
generational.
Yeah, it's nice. They call me the OG. I didn't even know I was that old, but apparently so. Yeah.
You didn't know it till they told you.
I'm starting to realize a little bit more.
Okay.
Mindful thinking.
Mindful thinking.
It's becoming a thing. I didn't have a word for it, but I realized that's what's going on.
Mindful thinking. All right. I'm mindful forgetting. So anyway, if somebody wanted to deal with you, you trim beards.
We do beards. We do fades. We pretty much every.
What's a fade? Could you see me with a fade?
Well, I do. I can see you with a fade.
Okay. What is a fade?
A fade pretty much is when you take it from a very light on the bottom and it gets darker as it goes up. So.
Oh, mine's.
I wasn't going to say a reverse fade, but you mentioned it first, and so. But we do. Bald haircuts, we do, shave the entire haircuts, we do fades, we do comb overs, all the modern cuts, and we even do flat tops. We pretty much cover it all.
Okay.
I like to say we do every hair type.
Okay.
Whether you're African American, Chinese, it does not matter, we cut it.
Okay.
So we have a very diverse group.
Okay.
We have a Mexican, we have Guatemalans, we have a brother from Venezuela, we have a brother that's Haitian, we have everybody that comes through the shop.
Okay.
And it's wonderful.
Very and welcoming and inviting.
Absolutely.
Nice atmosphere.
Absolutely.
I'll tell you something crazy.
Mm-hmm.
You have bathrooms.
We do.
In my life, I've been to a place where you get your hair cut, and you got to ask permission to use the bathroom. Mm-hmm. In other words, you got bathrooms right there.
Right.
So I know it sounds silly, but it's just something I observed.
You know what we also have? A water fountain.
A water fountain. Wow.
And that was mandated by the state, but a lot of kids come in there and they're surprised because they've
never seen one.
They just play with it.
Right. Wow. And I see kids running around and some not running around.
We have a foosball table in there. We have dominoes to the side. We have vending machines. We have a couple sofas. We have a handicap accessible ramp.
Okay.
On the outside. So we do have a lot of gentlemen and people that come in walkers and chairs, and we facilitate. Make it accessible to everyone.
So how does somebody make an appointment?
Well, first of all, anybody is welcome to walk in. A lot of people. There was a time where it was difficult to take walk-ins.
Okay.
But with 11 barbers, we probably are the easiest barbershop to come in and walk in.
You got a high probability out of 11.
Absolutely. I don't think I haven't seen anyone have to wait more than half hour.
Okay.
That's a long stretch. But most of the time, we'll squeeze
10,
you in.
15 minutes.
Yeah, absolutely. We try. But thanks to, the internet, people Google barbershops in Milford, and we come up maybe on the top 5.
Okay.
We have some great barbershops. We have Norman's Deluxe. We have All on the Wrist behind McDonald's.
Okay, yeah.
We have, and so we all come up. There's not that many, but about 4 or 5 of us come up on a list, and so you'll see Delaware Barber Studio, and if you click on our site, it's the Vigaro booking link.
Okay.
It's very easy to use. You can either do it through the internet or download the app and book your appointment, and it's pretty convenient. You come in, and I would say most of the time we're waiting for you, or we're finishing up the previous cut and getting you right in.
Wow. Well, my grandson also goes there. I don't know exactly who he deals with, but well, the last time I was there, you said to me, "Do you want a bald up?" Did you say that?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know what that meant.
You want to bald it out?
I didn't know that. I was surprised, to be honest with you. But my head was colder. I realized no more hair than I have, it made a difference. But it reminded me of Telly Savalas.
I would say it was more aerodynamic.
Aerodynamic, yeah. And my hats fit better.
I can see that. It slides on.
You may not believe it. I have a hard time getting a hat to fit me. But anyway, and it's not because of my hair. All right, so anyway, I've really enjoyed dealing with you. In other words, I think it's a very accommodating. I see a lot of mothers bringing the kids in. I see a lot of dads or grandfathers bringing the kids in. So you're kid-friendly. I also noticed that.
I think that I would say that's one of the focus points. I make sure, one, when someone comes in, I try to make sure that they get greeted. And then we ask them, hey, do you know who did you set an appointment with anybody? So that we
Right.
can make sure that they know that you're here. And the main thing is we welcome children. Now, a couple of us are better with children. The question is, how soon is too soon? I've cut a 10-month-old. I've cut 1-year-olds, 2-year-olds, 3-year-olds.
Okay.
And I want to specifically, some people come to mind. We had a mom come in and her son, he just cried.
Really?
He was a crier and a kicker. And I thought he was going to jump out the chair a couple times. And she panicked at first. So the one barber, he looked a little bit, worried.
Okay.
And I said, Mom, give me 1 second. I'm really good with the kids, and I'm going to take them. So she was worried. She came back in about 20 minutes with her child, and he cried the entire time. We got his haircut done in about 15 minutes, and I promised her. I said, look, it's his first time here. I think he was maybe 1.5. I said, keep bringing him. So I've cut his hair now probably about 6 or 7 times, and the last 4 or 5 times, he's not cried one bit.
Really?
And he's happy as can be. But that first experience she was so emotional
Right.
and worried about how, we would accept her child. And she was crying. So I said, look, here we go. We're good to go.
Wow.
And a year or so later, he's been coming. So I want to just tell people, mothers or dads that want to bring in their kids, bring them in. We'll work with them. There's no need to be embarrassed if your kid is crying. Sometimes I kick and scream when I get my haircuts. Most of the time I'm sleeping, but that's okay. But
Wow.
and I'll also point this out. If you have autistic children,
Good question.
bring them in. For some reason, because the room is so big and we have enough people going on. I noticed that autistic kids or even teens or adults, there's enough to keep them busy in the room. And it's almost like, the structure that we have music in the background.
Okay.
And we are sensitive to their needs.
Okay.
There's a lot of children that are autistic that are sensitive, to sounds. So we'll work with them. There's little tricks of the trade that we can use to make them feel more comfortable. But we have a handful of autistic children and teens and a couple adults that come to us. And so I'm telling you, it's a good environment. I'm not sure what it is, but it's very peaceful at times.
Well, good job. Well, we are going to let you go. One more
Appreciate you.
time, is there a Facebook page or a website or just a phone number? What do we do again?
Yep, easy. Delaware Barber Studio on Facebook, Instagram. Also, you can look me up, Phillip Ruis, and you can find Delaware Barber
And
Studio
it
on there.
is Ruiz.
Ruiz, Phillip
Okay.
Ruis.
Okay. Well, thank you. How was this?
This is wonderful.
It's my way of saying thank you.
I will leave my last nugget. My last nugget is I learned, somebody taught me on riding motorcycles to put those nitro gloves underneath inside your gloves, and it helps you keep you warm. So if you get to Washington, D.C., take a handful of those rubber gloves, put them on before, and it seems to work. It's a lot warmer.
Wow.
My daughter said, Dad, saran wrap those little heat warmers around your hands and feet.
Really?
That's another trick. So
Wow. I'll
I
go
hope you
in
get
there.
there.
I'll have all this saran wrap stuff on my arms and going through Secret Service. They're like, we're going to unwrap this one layer at a time.
I hope you make it.
All right. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Hey, it was nice having you on. Thanks
Thanks a lot.
very
Have a
much.
good morning.
All right. There he goes, Phillip Ruis. Oh, my gosh. I very much have enjoyed getting to know him. In other words, you know how some people come into your life and they're just a blessing. And I knew it that night I interviewed him there at Westside when we were doing that thing. I said, this is a good guy. And he has been. Peninsula Chiropractic, real quick. This is a chiropractor session, and it's a sponsor segment. And Dr. T and Dr. Bud, they get the kinks out for me, for Denise, and a lot of people. Every time I go, the lobby's full of people that I know. So anyway, in the event you need chiropractic care, give them a call. Maybe you've been shoveling some snow, or you had a slip or a fall, or you almost fell. Listen to me. They can get the kinks out. They accept most insurances. They're very accommodating. They're right on Route 13 in Seaford, and it is called Peninsula Chiropractic Center. So anyway, any questions, give them a call, 302-629-4344, PeninsulaChiroCenter.com on the web, and like them on Facebook, all right? People are coming in. We're in the Palace. Jay, you doing all right over there? Good. Just checking on you. So anyway, lots of people, lots of things going on. No matter how busy the parking lot looks or feels, there are seats inside. We are wide open. So if you would like to join us, come on into the Palace in Milford, Delaware. We are here for you, all right? The show is live. We're sitting right inside the building, and we have different guests on. You can order a cup of coffee or have breakfast, watch the show, hang out with us. If time allows, I'll try to squeeze you on. I'm taking a break. I'm taking a break from Delaware 105.9. So I don't want you to miss anything, so switch over to Weller Does Delmarva on the Facebook. We'll be right back. All right, Colin is here. We're going to talk about Fine Day Radio, Wall Service Center.
Right.
It's hard to say what we're going to talk about.
Fine Day 102.3, Jim.
Yep.
All right, Fine Day
little
Radio.
crowd today.
Yep, Fine Day 102.3.
The best in talk radio
Hold on,
is
this
right
is
here
station
on
identification.
WNJD, Cape May, Lewis.
All right, so that's our station ID. Top of the hour.
Can you hear it out there?
Yeah.
I can't hear out there. Okay.
Yeah, so it's the top of the hour station ID.
Okay. I knew it was. I just didn't know if everybody
requirement.
could hear it. Well,
Tracy hadn't been here to hear it, so she's like, what is that?
Right. Oh, my goodness. So we've got a nice little turnout here today.
We do, yep. So
People are eating.
we are here at the Palace in Milford, Delaware, and if you're thinking about coming over here, we're here till 9 o'clock.
Yes, we are every
But you
Saturday.
can come later than that. You don't have to be here when we're here.
Pizza after 11 or 11:30.
Yeah, right. That's right.
Then they just got food 7 days a week. It's a great place to eat.
It is, yep. And they also own the surf and turf.
They do,
Here in
surf
Milford.
and
Real
turf.
good steaks. If you're looking for a steak, really good. So.
You like the Kansas City.
Yes, I do. Have you gotten that?
I have not, but
You
I
should
just
try
remember that you really like it.
It is. It's good. It's aged, so it's
Aged.
dried and aged.
Well, good.
It's really good.
So
All
I'm
right.
dried and aged.
Yes. Right. All right.
All right.
So Fine Day 102.3. We are looking for somebody to sell advertising for us.
Yes,
So we're
we
looking
are.
for a salesperson. We're actually looking for two. It could be one. You know, if you're ambitious enough to work Delaware and New Jersey side, that's up to you. But we do need somebody to help us. We do have one lady that's going to kind of part-time sell
Yep,
for us
we're
here.
very excited about that.
In Sussex County, and but we're looking for somebody in Kent and Sussex in Delaware, and then also, what are the counties over in New Jersey, Jim? You got
Cape
Cape May
May.
County, you got Atlantic County, and Cumberland County that our signal covers. So,
Okay.
and it
And
actually
Wildwood.
a little bit of Wildwood's a city.
A city,
In
okay. Wildwood's a
Cape May
city.
County.
Okay, in Cape
Yes.
May County. All right.
And then there's
I'm
Cape
learning,
May.
Colin.
I know.
Give me 20
out of
years and I'll
Sussex
have it
County,
figured out.
Delaware, so
Right.
it's hard for Jim to
Remember.
get beyond that.
It really is.
I know it is, yeah.
It really is. I can't wrap my head around it.
But anyway, that's what we're looking for. So somebody that wants to sell advertising for us. You know, if you're on the Cape May, Wildwood side there, you know, that would be, and you know, businesses, and if you have a client list, that would be great.
Oh, yeah. Or if you're in the chamber or the Rotary Club. or
Right. And
you're-
so, you know, and what we're offering is a very competitive. We talked to a guy the other day, and he said what we were thinking as far as what pay-wise is exactly what he's doing.
Right.
And he said he pays more than anybody. So,
And he has a bunch of radio stations.
yeah, he does. Yeah. So anyway, competitive
We would
pay,
like
I
to
would
talk
say.
to you. Right.
And you know, the good thing is you're selling, especially over on the Cape May Wildwood side, you're selling something that's very unique. There's really no full power FM station over there in South Jersey.
There
That
must be no talk radio either. Because
well, that's what I'm saying. That is a full power FM talker
Right.
over in South Jersey. So you do have something unique to sell over there.
I meant to tell you a compliment. Sharon, who works for me, her husband Bob,
Yeah.
said he loves the lineup we have on the show.
Really?
And he loves the app.
Okay. Good.
Isn't that something?
That's great. Yeah.
Loves
the app
the
is
app
really
and
good.
loves
yeah.
the lineup. So,
Oh,
Bob,
that-
if you're listening, good morning.
So if you've got a newer vehicle that's Apple CarPlay, has
Mm-hmm.
Apple CarPlay in the dash, it works really well in the dash. I mean, it puts the app right in the dash of your car, and you can just
okay.
control everything right there. And it's just like having it on your radio. So
Wow, Fine Day Radio app. Download it.
Yes.
It's free still, right?
it is. It's free on the Apple App Store and free on the Google Play Store. And you can also ask Alexa to enable Fine Day Radio. You can listen to us right there. So all you have to do is say, Alexa, play Fine Day Radio.
It's that simple.
It's that simple, yeah.
It's that
or
simple.
you can get a radio. I've got a radio recommendation for you
I
here.
see it.
So I got
Okay.
this radio here, and it's very good reception, and sounds good. Nice little compact radio. So if somebody is interested in what radio to buy, like a little transceiver, then I can give you a recommendation for that.
I've
Just
seen a
message
picture
me.
of that screen somewhere.
Have you?
You must have done a post with it.
Oh, I did. We had a listener Joe from
yeah.
Cape May called into the Chris DeGaulle show the other morning. I think it might have been Thursday morning, and I happened to catch it while
the
I was
exact
listening
same time.
to it, and I took a video of it. But he'd already done it. But listener Joe over in Cape May, thank you for listening. We appreciate you listening and calling in to Chris DeGaulle, and just mention WNJD next. Say, I love listening to you on WNJD.
Now, there is somebody I'm looking forward to meeting if I go to the inauguration that might be there.
Dan Bongino.
Dan Bongino. So, Dan Bongino, if you're listening.
He probably is. I'm sure he is.
Dan
Dan.
Bongino.
Not Don Bongino. That guy's on in the afternoons,
All right.
late afternoon.
Dan, I just want to say that if you want to look me up, I'll be there if I can get there. All right, I hear it now. Okay. I'm excited.
Right. You can't remember his name, but you want him to look you up.
We'll get together. Don't worry.
That's right.
All right, Colin.
All right, sounds good. I'll see you in a bit.
Thank you. All right, Colin Walls Service Center, downtown Milford. Been in business now 67 years. To look at Colin, you just can't connect the dots. But anyway, he's the third generation. All right, real quick, going to do a couple commercials while Denise rounds somebody up. But anyway, I guess you're going to have to flop them. Flop your guests, okay? Hamilton. All right. So with that said, Excel Construction. He left. Okay. He had to go. So anyway, either way, I'm going to keep right on moving. You ladies figure it out. All right. So I want to talk about Excel Construction. Excel Construction. I want to let you know that this is a sponsor segment. So people say, well, I've heard you talk about Excel Construction. What do they do? Well, they do concrete work. And they really do it with a level of excellence. They're very particular about what they do. And that is the difference between a big company and somebody who is an owner-operated. It's Danny Humphreys and his cousin, Dave Dill. These two guys, they are in the concrete business. And I want to let you know, whether you need a concrete pad, whether you want a new sidewalk, whether you want a new driveway, whether you're building a building and you want to figure out who's going to put the concrete down, I just want to let you know, Excel Construction would love the opportunity to meet you, talk about your project, and give you a quote. It would be good to do it now because once the weather clears up, they're going to be busier than normal, so they want to get you on the schedule. They have a thing called a laser screed, which pretty much puts that concrete down about as level as anything will do it, okay? So anyway, I just want to let you know they have all the modern equipment. They have a really good staff. They don't sub anything out. Once you give them the work, they're going to do it themselves, and an owner of the company is on every job. So estimates are free. They're licensed. They're insured. They'll travel. So any questions, give them a call. It's 302-349-9277. That's 302-349-9277. It's excelconstruction.group, okay? Give them a call. Dave Dill, Danny Humphreys, two good guys, been in business a long time, and I like promoting them, and you will like dealing with them. All right, Miranda is here, okay? And I'm going to say good morning. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Ready? Are you ready for a picture?
Yeah, I think she's waiting for us.
Okay. This is somebody you haven't met before. This is Tracy.
I have met her before.
Oh, you have?
Yeah, she
Okay.
was here
once
one other
before?
time
Okay.
filling in, I think.
Well, she has helped me for years, and she's on standby all the time, and we appreciate her. And Jim and Linda have went to Jamaica.
Oh, must be nice.
Oh, it's tough.
I
So-
would have jumped in their suitcase.
Well, they might have took you. But
Probably.
anyway, so they're just a nice couple, and we miss them today. It's just different without them, you know.
Yeah.
Not that we can't do without them. We just don't want to do without them. So.
Understandable.
All right, so the Palace. I don't know, does all this cold weather speed things up and make you busier, or are you ready for more customers, or
We're
what's up?
always ready for more customers.
Okay.
The cold weather actually kind of keeps people in their houses.
They just don't want to get out.
Yeah, because last night I had told my boss, I was like, I think we might be busy tonight because it's not that cold outside. And sure enough, It was
Wow,
like,
okay.
I walked in the back and came out and we were full, so.
Isn't that something?
Yeah.
Good job.
Which it was nice, change of pace, because ever since we had that snow, it's just been,
Slowed things down.
yeah, people just don't want to come out of the house.
I do want to let people know one thing I noticed about the Palace is your driveway is very clear and the sidewalks are clear. So if you're saying I don't want to trip and fall, I don't want to slip or slide, it's a very safe environment. They've done a good job.
Our whole area was clear on Tuesday.
Oh.
I mean, it snowed Monday. On Tuesday, they had everything cleaned up
And
out
I've
there.
noticed that.
Yeah.
Because not all businesses do that.
No.
And so I just want to say, if you're an individual and you're debating something, that's one more little detail that the Palace just does it right.
Yes.
And I like that. And I'm going to presume Surf and Turf's the same way.
Yeah, they had a little late start getting their parking lot ready on
Okay.
Tuesday, but once they did, it was good to go.
Good to go.
You know, and
Okay.
you still drive in there and you see all that. There's still ice.
Yep.
But once
Yep.
you get in the parking lot, everything's
good.
nice and clear.
So let's talk about the Palace. Tomorrow you have a brunch.
Yes.
Okay. A buffet, right?
Yes, we do.
That starts at
9 a.m.
9 a.m. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And what might somebody find on this buffet?
French toast, pancakes, chipped beef gravy, sausage gravy, home fries, eggs, bacon, ham, sausage, scrapple, fruit, and biscuits.
Wow. You got that down pretty good.
It has been, you know, I've been doing this for a long time. Even before here, we had a breakfast buffet at another restaurant I worked at in Bethany Beach.
Okay.
So that and the dressings have been programmed in my brain.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, good job. So how have your kids doing? Did they have school? They've been off school?
You know, I asked the school to just take them back. Like, come on.
Okay.
But
Let's
then
get
they had
moving.
off yesterday, and then he's off again Monday.
Really? Oh, it's a holiday. That's
Yeah.
right. Okay.
He went back for 4 days, and now he's got a 4-day weekend.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, we just want a normal routine
Yes,
at this
please.
point because
All right.
it's all over the place.
Well, good. Well, you seem to be really good with your kids. You know, every time we talk, you seem to mention your kids. I can
Yeah.
tell. A mom that's in tune. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they keep me busy
They do.
and
But-
awake.
But they'll keep you busy. So, all right. So, anything else we need to know? Have people been doing? Maybe. So anyway, I just want to know: have people been getting much takeout?
Yes. So, actually, again, last night it was a lot of takeout. You know, even with the weather, people were still getting door dashes and stuff
Okay.
like that. So, you know, we're always ready for takeout orders, catering orders, even parties. Just give us a call.
Okay.
Phone number's 302-422-2007.
Yep, it is.
It is.
Good job. All right. Well, and I guess that's all I got. So people could come in 7 days a week. What are the hours?
We're open 7 to 9 Sunday through Thursday. Friday and Saturday we close at 10.
Okay, 7 to 10.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else?
No, I think that's about it.
You're doing a good job.
Thank you.
You're getting more comfortable.
Trying.
So, well, you're doing good.
All right,
All
thanks.
right. Thank you very much. There she goes. Did you recommend somebody? Yeah, no, we're not going to talk to Pat today. No, we're not. Get her over here. I'm just giving you a hard time, Pat Vent. Denise has made a corporate decision. Hey, let me talk about my attorney real quick. Pat Vent's from Milton, and my attorney's from Milton. His name is Jason Adkins, and it's Adkins Law Firm. I got a building that I'm renting, and I'm actually using him to write me up a nice lease. I want it to be correct. And he took a look at our lease and he said, Jim, there's a few things we could tweak. And so he's rewriting a lease for me. So anyway, I'm using him right now for a lease. But whether you're buying land or selling land or you're leasing something or you've got some paperwork, you want somebody to read it and say that this makes sense, or you need a will or a trust or an estate planning, he does that. It's him, and there's another attorney named Jennifer Tart. And between the two of them, they will do a good job for you. He has a really good staff all around him. He returns phone calls correctly and timely. You can email him. I just really like dealing with Adkins Law Firm. So if you need anything done, if you have anything, you know, he's not a criminal defense attorney, but he will help you with many things or help you get connected with who you need to get connected with. So his name is Jason Adkins. It's Adkins Law Firm. They're in Milton at 401 Broadkill Road, Milton. Phone number is 302-664-2791, and it's J, just the letter J, AdkinsLaw.com, okay? All right, Pat Vent is here, and I have a question for her.
Morning.
Right out of the gate. First, we're going to take a picture.
Oh,
Okay, you ready? All right. Do you know where Jason Adkins has his business?
Yes,
Can you remember what used to be there?
the Tasty Freeze.
You're correct.
Years ago.
Okay. Did you ever go there?
Absolutely. My daughter's first job was there.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
She's 30. So, yeah.
Wow. Well, if you go inside, there's a table that was left, he kept one table from there.
Oh, okay.
In his remodeling from the Tasty Freeze.
Nice.
It's kind of neat.
Wow.
Yep. So, how are you doing, Pat
I'm
Van?
doing well.
Good.
Jim Weller.
What's up in your world?
Well, we went to the surf and turf last night.
Oh, tell me about
so,
that.
Yeah, following.
A bottle of wine?
No, we didn't have any wine.
I thought she said I had a bottle of wine.
No, I said following Miranda.
Okay.
Is good with the surf and turf.
Okay.
Advertisement.
What'd you get?
I had the ribeye.
Oh, the
and
ribeye.
It was awesome.
What's Snooki have?
He had the meatloaf. He
Meatloaf?
loves meatloaf. Yeah.
He's eating healthy.
Yes, he is.
Yes, I see
I
that.
had the ribeye, a baked potato, and the green beans, and it was delicious.
Really?
And she was speaking about the parking lot, and it was clear.
Isn't that
Had
nice?
No problems, right?
Some places ain't.
Yeah, I do. I know.
And at my age, I almost took a bad fall in my own driveway.
I heard that.
The twisting, and I was like, man, and then I needed a chiropractor.
Well.
The dance I did to not fall pulled my back out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh.
Absolutely.
Hey,
but we did good. We had a good dinner last night.
did you go to the movies?
No movies. We haven't been to the movies in quite a while, actually.
Did you guys go parking?
Yeah, we did. We parked
really?
at the new McDonald's in Milton.
You ate at Surf and Turf and then went to McDonald's?
And we sit there and we watch.
The people go by?
Yeah, and you know what's so nice is
What's
that
that?
the kids that go there.
Right.
You know, like the 6 people. My 2 grandsons just got licensed.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Yeah, so they go in and run in and grab something and come out. It's pretty cool to watch them.
Wow.
And
So-
then the family. It's just nice to have. I like it.
Right.
Some, prefer.
Well, I like what you observe.
Yeah, there
You're
you go.
a very observant young lady.
Absolutely.
Have you been doing a lot of snow removal?
Yes, I have.
Okay, like Snooki says he lets
Yeah,
you do the
I get on
shoveling?
the forklift or whatever.
Oh,
that
you're doing
thing
the
is.
forklift.
Yeah,
Okay,
and just
okay.
Go down and slide it.
Oh, really?
Go with it. Not
Okay.
really.
All right, what else
But
do we need to
that's it.
know?
That's it. Milton's growing.
Milton
We
is
have,
growing.
Yeah, all the new townhouses. And
Got a McDonald's.
the McDonald's.
I hear a Dunkin' Donuts is on the way.
Donuts, yay.
Wow.
And let's see what else. I think maybe a Dairy Queen might be coming.
I hear that
I'm
too.
sure, yeah.
Does Snooki make you work on Saturdays?
Yeah, he does.
Does he? Does he let you off at 5?
Now I get off at 12.
Oh, you get off early on a Saturday. Okay. How long have you
It's
two been
fun.
married?
We've been married 62 years.
Where'd you get married at?
At the Grace Church in Milton.
Up
We were the
on top
first
of the hill?
ones. No, that's the one in front of the grave.
Oh,
Cemetery.
okay. I know where
Yeah,
you mean.
yeah.
Okay, level ground.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Where'd
Yeah,
you
we
go
were
on
the
your
first
honeymoon?
ones to get married there.
Oh, were you
It wasn't
really?
even
What, they just
completed.
built the church and you got
It
married
wasn't
there?
even completed when we.
The concrete wasn't even dry.
No, yeah, that was pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah, yeah. First ones.
Did you guys meet in school?
Yes,
Okay.
he was my best friend.
Was he like a football star? A basketball star?
He was a hoodlum.
Oh, get out of town. A hoodlum. I thought she said she was hootwinked, or whatever that word is. Hoodwinked.
No, we just clicked off immediately.
Really? What did your parents think of Snooki?
Oh, my dad loved him.
Oh, really?
And my mom too.
We've
We
had
have
this
a lot of
talk, haven't we?
Yeah, my dad and him were really good friends.
Really?
My dad was a welder at Draper King Coal at the time.
Okay.
So he helped Snook on the race car a lot.
I could see them
Yeah,
two clicking.
Yeah.
This had to do with the number and
Yes.
the crow. I remember now.
Yes,
Old
you-
Crow,
you
86.
could. Yeah, it was 86 proof, I think.
Yeah.
And that's where 86 came from. And Old Crow, of course, was what my dad liked to drink.
Isn't that nice?
So yeah, so we were sitting around one night, just, hey, Sandie. And so we were just sitting around kind of trying to come up with a name. And my dad said, well, this is always a winner. So we went with that.
Wow, how cool is that?
That was pretty
All right.
Yep.
All right, I'm going to
So I
let
just
you
wanted
go.
to
Is
say
that okay?
How
You
good
did
the surf
good.
and turf dinner was last night.
Well, good.
And it's an awesome place
And
to go.
we're not offended that you didn't invite us. It's okay.
Next
We
time.
all ought to go out together sometime.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
We'll have a great time.
All right. I'll see you. Okay, we just missed a good spot here with Jay. All right, L&W Insurance Agency. Can I brag on them real quick? L&W, this is when you want to make sure you got a good insurance agency, all right? So I love dealing with L&W. People say, why do you love dealing? I love dealing with them, and I'm just happy. Bill Strickland owns it, and Bill Strickland just got a big award for one of the movers and shakers of Delaware. And so congratulations, Bill Strickland, on your well-deserved award. But Bill owns it, and he's a big go-getter, and he likes to help people and get things done. And I say thank you, Bill Strickland, for being my insurance man. So he owns and operates L&W Insurance, and whether you need car insurance, life insurance, health insurance, whether you need liability insurance, whatever you may need, they are the insurance experts, and I have dealt with them for 35 plus years and been very, very, very happy. All right? So whether you need just regular insurance for your car, renter's insurance, whatever you may need, you give L&W a call and talk to them, and they will get you the right insurance, and that's critical. So their number, 302-856-7828, 302-856-7828, lwinsurance.com. Been serving our community for over 90 years, and yes, they're very active on the Facebook, okay? Now, what else is going on? I do want to say this cold weather makes me think of ice cream, because I think of ice cream when it's freezing out cold and all you see is ice. So Vanderwin's Ice Cream has been a great sponsor of the show, and we dearly and very much appreciate them, okay? So if you've never been to Vanderwin's, check it out. I met a guy yesterday that has never been to Vanderwin's. So I loaded him up on a Vanderwin's gift card, and he's going to make a point of going there. So if you want some ice cream, whether it's chocolate chip, vanilla, whether you want a mint chocolate chip, whatever you may want, they got banana splits, they've got ice cream cones. You can get a cup, a quart, a pint. You can get whatever you want. You can even hire their truck to come to your event, whether it's a birthday party, whether you own a business and you want to have free ice cream one day for all your employees or your guests. They can do whatever. It's Vanderwin's Farm Creamery on the web, and Vanderwin Ice Cream. We say thank you to everybody. And Jesse Vanderwin also happens to be my state rep, and I see him. He's very active. And on a side note, speaking of Jesse Vanderwin, I was talking to the people from Soil Conservation. And they said, I just want you to know, Jim, that Jesse Vanderwin is very helpful when it comes to legislature that helps the farmer and pertains to the tax ditches. And so, Jesse, if you're listening, thank you for all you do for the farmers, for our community, and for being my state rep. Thank you very much. All right, now, what else is going on? I've got another sponsor segment I'd like to do, which is Jerry Santoro. It's Jerry's Lawn and Tree Care. And I saw Jerry pushing snow, moving snow. I think he said, man, we've been doing it day and night for so many days. So I really have never promoted him much for snow removal, but Jerry's Lawn and Tree Care does do snow removal, okay? Another thing or two that they do, they will clear a building lot. So they cut down trees. They dig up stumps, or if you say, nope, I don't want it dug up, I just want you to grind it up. They can do that. So they also sell firewood. You can pick it up from him in Greenwood, or he can deliver it, whatever it may be. So I just want to let you know that Jerry's Lawn and Tree Care is licensed. He's insured. He does irrigation systems for your yard. He does landscaping. He also clears building lots. And there was one more thing he does, which is pavers. So he does a lot of stuff. And if I don't mention what he does, you can give him a call. He is licensed. He is insured. He has the manpower and the equipment. He knows what he's doing, and he'll do you a good job. Jerry's Lawn and Tree Care. What's the phone number, Jim? It's 302-363-6025. 302-363-6025. 8:25. I'm going to keep right on moving through the sponsor segments because I want to take the last half hour and try to take some phone calls is what I'm going to do. Okay? So that way Colin will have time to get all the phone wires laid out and so on. So another sponsor, I had this gentleman on the show last week. His name is Scott Fitzgerald from the Fitzgerald family. So this is a sponsor segment. And Fitzgerald's is a good local company. Now you say, I see the building and I don't really know what Fitzgerald's does. Fitzgerald's buys scrap metal. So you may have an old gas grill out in your backyard. You may have a washer and dryer or a refrigerator or just some junk metal. If you got some metal and you want to turn it into cash, you take it to Fitzgerald's in Lincoln and they will buy it off of you and pay you cash money right on the spot, okay? Also, if you've got a junk car that you want to get rid of and it's sitting out there and you can't get it to Fitzgerald's, they will come and pick that up for you and then pay you cash. So anyway, they buy junk metal. Now, what do they also do? They sell car parts like a fender or a hood or a door or maybe a tail light or something. Maybe you've got something and you don't want to buy a new part because it's a whole lot of money and a used part works just fine. They also sell motors and transmissions, okay? And so I want to let you know that they sell auto parts and they, also have crushed concrete. Now, they have that from time to time. So if you need some crushed concrete, check out Fitzgerald's and see if they have any. So how do you get a hold of Fitzgerald's? You call them on the phone. It's 302-422-7584. That's 302-422-7584. It's Fitzgeralds.us on the web, and of course they're on Facebook. All right, so thank you to Karen and Scott and Kim and John, Fitzgerald family. So all right, now what else is happening? It's 8:25, so after 8:30 I believe I've got another guest coming on, and then after that gentleman is done, we're going to take some phone calls is what we're going to do. I don't know if I mentioned it, but it is different. It is just very different without Jim and Linda Bosco. So Jim, Linda, if you're watching, I believe they're in Jamaica. So if you're in Jamaica, I want you to make a good time. So anyway, I just want to let you know that if you're in Jamaica and you're having a good time, let me know somehow. Oh, you texted me already. Okay, well, thank you for texting. So with that said, we miss you both, all right? Now, I want to talk about Dry Zone. Dry Zone is a local company that does crawl space encapsulation. They can help you with structural things like foundation issues and things like that. They also, if you got a leaky basement and you need a sump pump or something like that, they can help you with that. So they do lots of things. They have another division called Hello Garage where they could come in and redo your garage floor for you and put a coating on it and make it look like new. They also have things like, slat wall and shelving and cabinets. So it's called Hello Garage. So between Hello Garage and Dry Zone, they do a good job at everything they do. And I'm just really honored to know them and support them. And Bill and Heather Anderson, they run a first-class operation. So if you're listening and you're looking for a new career, they are always hiring people. So I just want to let you know you would stop in and fill out an application and talk to them a little bit if you're looking for a career change. They're looking for real hard-working, outgoing people that know how to do a good job because Dry Zone and Hello Garage are passionate about quality workmanship. So anyway, if you are shopping for a crawl space encapsulation and you don't know who to call who I would call. That is Dry Zone. What's their phone number? 302-684-5034. 302-684-5034. dryzone.com. Now, I'm going to open the phone line super quick. Okay, super quick. I need you to write this number down, everybody. 302-422-7336. We're going to give away one Vanderwin's gift card and one Chick-fil-A gift card and one T.S. Smith Orchard Point Market gift card. We're going to give you 3 gift cards. In fact, I'm going to give you a 4th gift card, would be to Slinger's Pizza for a free appetizer. So you get a free appetizer gift card, you get a gift card for 6 donuts, you get a gift card for Chick-fil-A, and you get a gift card for Vanderwin's. All 4 gift cards. Call me right this minute. You got to pick them up at Weller's in Bridgeville next week, Tuesday through Saturday. Phone number 302-422-7336. 422-7336. Call me right this minute if you want all 4 gift cards. That's pretty good. A free appetizer at Slinger's, 6 apple cider donuts at T.S. Smith, a #1 sandwich meal or an 8-count nugget meal at Chick-fil-A. Caller, are you there?
I am here. I'm waiting.
And what is your name?
I'm Brenda from Bridgeville.
Brenda from Bridgeville. You're on the list, okay?
Thank you, sweetie. Bye.
See ya. Bye. All right, everybody. We're taking a break from 105.9. Switch over to my Facebook page right now. Caller, are you there?
Yeah.
Who am I talking to?
I'm talking to Jimmy.
Jimmy Johnson, the NASCAR driver?
No, Jimmy Joseph. I wish I was an NASCAR driver.
Okay, Jimmy Joseph. And I'm going to label you as Terry's friend.
Correct.
There's
That's
Terry
me.
in the background.
Tell him I said hi.
He said hi.
Good morning, Jimmy. How you doing?
Can you hear him, Jimmy?
I'm doing good.
Yep.
Yeah, I heard it.
I miss you to the center when you come to the center.
He misses you at the center. When are you coming to the center?
Next week.
He'll be there next week, Terry. Okay. This is the way we relay messages to everybody, okay?
Yeah.
You're listening.
Yeah.
All right. All right. I'll see you, Jimmy. Bye. Caller, are you there?
Good morning.
Who am I talking to?
This is Robin from Laurel.
Robin from Laurel. Laurel,
Yes,
Maryland?
sir.
Laurel, Maryland or Delaware?
Oh, I'm glad to be in Laurel, Delaware.
Okay. You'll pick up the gift cards at Weller's?
Oh, most certainly.
Okay. Of those 4 businesses, which one's your favorite?
Well, actually, I do like all 3. I have not been to Slingers yet, but I'm looking forward to it.
All right. Well, like them all and tell them I sent you, all right?
Yes, sir.
See you, Robin.
Thank you so much.
Bye. We have another call? One more. Okay, this will be the last one for a few minutes. Caller, are you there?
Yes, Bobby Thompson.
Bobby Thompson. How you doing, Bobby?
Great.
Good. Have you been to all 4 of these businesses?
No, I want to go to Slingers. I'm like Robin. I want to go.
Well, that appetizer will get you started, okay?
All right. Thank you.
See you, Bobby. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
All right. I can't tell 100% what it is. Oh, I'll get it later. But I got it. Anyway, so with all that said, we're going to now switch gears. No more phone calls right now. But that was a good one. You get 4 gift cards. 1, 1, 1, 1. Colin, I don't even know if I've ever gave 4 away before.
Oh, really?
All right. So, Colin
Man,
Walls.
who was sitting here?
Who was sitting here?
Wow.
What?
Was
What is
this
it,
Pat?
warm?
Was this Pat's mic?
The mic? Yeah, it was Pat's.
Pointed to the ground almost.
Oh, my gosh.
No.
You know, the good thing about people like Pat and I, we're very low to the ground.
Right, built for
We
speed.
don't tip over easy.
Well, you're built for speed,
We're
low
built
to the
for
ground,
speed.
right? Yeah.
Yep. All right. How you
That's
doing,
right.
Colin?
Well, I'm doing good. And so I got a message from Jim and Linda Bosco. I think you and I got the same message.
Okay.
They are in Jamaica. They're
They made
enjoying
it?
themselves. Yes, and
The
it is
train
their
got there.
50th wedding anniversary.
50 years. Can
Happy
you imagine
anniversary, Jim and Linda Bosco.
What a great couple. When you see them and you see the love they have for each other, and they're just good people.
And they
Was
sent
that
this
them in the
out.
picture?
Yeah, they didn't even take a picture of other people. They took a picture of
Has Jim
themselves.
got a new hairdo?
Yes, he's got a new smile too. Look at his teeth. I don't know if you can see it on the screen or not, but there it is. So,
all right,
Jim and Linda are
Bosco,
enjoying yourself watching
Happy
Weller Does Delmarva in Jamaica.
Yeah, on their anniversary.
Right.
Okay, I did get it. I'm sorry. Today is our 50th wedding anniversary.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. So they said they miss us both, and they're watching from Jamaica.
Well, have a good time.
And they do have their Fine Day radio bag there in the picture.
Oh, do they really?
Yes, they do. Look, there you go.
Oh, that's what Tracy was showing me, I think.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was it from a distance. Wow.
So
I want you to bring me whatever the highest denomination bill you can get for Jamaica.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because, I don't know what Jamaican money is, but just in case I ever go there and need it, just bring me one of the highest denominations there is.
There you go.
And you can give that to me for a birthday gift. All right. Happy anniversary. If
Yes.
you were here today, we would buy you a glass of ice water.
Wow.
How generous is that?
Yeah. I hope there's like a breeze of warm weather that comes back behind them.
Oh,
when
yeah, when they get back here.
Man, we got this polar vortex that's coming in, so another polar vortex.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Not just for the inauguration?
No, this is going to be like single-digit temperatures and below zero wind chills. Yeah.
Get out of town.
No.
When?
I might get
Next
out of
week?
town because it's too cold.
Wow. I might have to go to Dover or something to get away from it.
Well, that's further north. It's colder further north.
Oh, gosh.
You got to go to like Salisbury to get warmer.
Okay. Salisbury. I'll go to the zoo for the day.
Yeah, try that.
Oh,
well, you got
man.
this. You were gonna. So you had this. You were gonna go to the inauguration. You said, I'm thinking about getting one of those heated jackets. I said, Jim, you're gonna look like you're wearing a bomb with that thing.
I
You're gonna
never
have
thought
the
of
big
that.
battery pack, all the wires.
And I promise
inside.
it's not a bomb,
You're never
sir.
gonna make it through the Secret Service, through the checkpoint.
And then I thought, if you wanted, you know how they rigged all them pagers to explode?
Yeah.
I was thinking, you could rig these jackets to explode.
Right. So they could be coming in, knowing people were going there. Right.
Inauguration,
yeah,
knowing it's going to be cold.
Yeah. Yep. So good luck with that, Jim.
Well, now it's supposed to be inside.
Okay.
So I'm waiting.
So you're just going to wear the
I'm waiting
socks.
for Chris Coons to give me a call. Say, Jim, it's will call. The ticket's at the door.
Yeah,
Is that what it's called?
Yeah. Jim
All right.
call.
Jim call.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. So anyway, hey, Fine Day Radio, we are looking for some help. We want a salesperson, one for Kent, Sussex County, Delaware, and one for Cape May County, Atlantic County, and Cumberland County in New Jersey.
Yes.
So we are looking for a salesperson that has experience selling media, or at least
That would
sales
help.
experience. And if you are a radio salesperson, that's even better.
It's even better.
So we do have, we've got the CRM software and all that we use. So we're just getting rolling with that. So things are going
that's
really good.
included in there, CRM?
Yes.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
a CRM. It's,
Customer Resource Management.
yes, and it's a huge suite of other things too, like production software and all that.
Really?
So anyway, jobs@finedayradio.com. Send us an email, jobs@finedayradio.com with your resume, and we'll take a look and get back with you. So
Yes. Do it soon.
do it soon. That's right.
Do it by 9 o'clock today.
That would be great. Yeah, to have
Okay.
just a whole inbox full.
Yep. All right, now we're coming back on Delaware 105.9. And yes, people are like, where is Linda Bosco? Linda and Jim Bosco are celebrating their 50th wedding anniversary. Isn't that amazing? Their 50th wedding anniversary. And they went to Jamaica. So I thought that was really nice. All right, now we are going to talk to Hamilton Schlabach. So we're going to take a picture first. Is that okay?
Perfect.
Okay, right there. All right, people say that I have a face for radio. So I have a picture
No
taken
comment.
all the time. So now you're on TV, just so you know.
All right.
Okay.
Keep smiling.
So you've got a big day today.
Yeah, we do. We're excited.
Is this your first time?
It is. Yeah.
Okay, so your name is Hamilton. What is your wife's name?
Wife's name is Jennifer.
Okay, so the two of you had this idea. Is that right?
Yeah, we heard about it listening to a podcast and
Okay.
thought, man, this concept is really cool, special, and we should try and host one here in Milford. So
And so you did.
So we did. Yep.
So what is it we're talking about?
So the concept is to give kids ages 6 to 16 space to create value, whether that's product or service. They spent some time creating this product or service, and then we're going to open for 4 hours today and have a little business fair for them. So it's open to the general public.
Today, right
Today,
now. We
from
should go to this, Denise.
11 a.m. to 3 p.m. at Avenue United Methodist Church in Milford.
Right downtown.
Come on in, and we've got kids have all kinds of good ideas. We've heard of kids sitting on a stool giving advice for $2. We've had kids bring in baked goods, lemonade, crafts, cat toys, all kinds of cool stuff. So
Really?
yeah.
You know, that sitting on a stool and giving advice is really interesting because you're going to get it from that age group's opinion.
Perspective, right.
You know, that's good to know because, you work at Chick-fil-A.
I do.
Okay. And Chick-fil-A caters to all age groups.
We do.
And they do it well.
And we
they
love
do it well.
Mhm.
Yep. But, you have a playground right in the middle of the restaurant. So
Yes, sir.
anyway, have you met these children or has your wife been doing
No,
it all?
not
or-
yet. We haven't met them in person. We just started advertising social media and posters
responded?
downtown, and we've got 20 to 25 little businesses today.
Is
They're
there a
gonna be
charge to
represented.
go to this?
No.
So like if I wanted to go, I just get there anytime between 11 and 3.
Yep.
I guess the earlier the better because if it's baked goods or something, they could sell out.
Right.
Okay. So we are going to go. We're going to meet kids.
Yep.
And they had an idea and they created it, and then I would walk up and see how they treat me, because this is teaching them business.
Right.
You know, so how they treat me is important. Their
Right.
product is important.
Right.
So I think I want to go to this. So I see baked goods, candies. Do you know what kind of candies they are?
I don't.
Okay.
Come and find out.
Okay. And then what about bath bombs?
I got bath bombs.
Have you ever used a bath bomb?
My wife doesn't know, but I have. I still want.
That's the one that went missing.
Right.
It's like, I thought I had 6 of these things.
I had to
It's
figure out
like
what the hype was about.
Well, wasn't it kind of neat?
It was.
You watch it and you wonder what's going to happen next.
Right.
Because what is it? It's like a little round ball. It looks like a crab cake.
Mm-hmm.
And then as it gets wet, it starts foaming up or something like that.
Bubbling and
Right.
come out looking all pink.
Right.
Yep.
So handmade jewelry.
Mm-hmm. Necklaces, bracelets, earrings.
Really?
All
Not
kinds of
just
cool
rubber
stuff.
band bracelets.
Right.
Okay. Hey, you probably never heard of this, but when I was a kid, there was telephone lines that had wires.
Okay.
And people would take the phone wire, and it was these little thin strands, and you would wrap them around like that and make a ring or a bracelet or something like that. It was really stupid, but anyway, it was a thing that we did back in the 70s, I guess.
Maybe
All right.
you'll inspire some kids and they'll make
To
you
do
come back.
that, right. I would like to sit on the stool and give the advice. All right, lemonade, homemade soap,
Yep.
clay figurines, and pet toys.
Yep. And those are, I think that's what, 8 to 10, and there's 20 to 25 kids that'll be there.
Okay.
So,
Bring cash. They're not taking
Yep.
credit cards,
Yep.
probably.
we let that up to them. We can say,
Oh,
if you
really?
Wanna, if you want to do Apple Pay and PayPal and Venmo or cash,
So you're going to be surprised too when you get there.
a little bit.
You headed there now in
Yep,
a few
right
minutes?
after this.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Well, we thank you for doing this. And
We're
if
excited.
somebody wanted to learn about you and doing this, is there like a website or a Facebook page for whatever it's called that you're doing?
Yeah. The website is Milford CBF for Children's Business Fair. So that's milfordcbf.squarespace.com.
Because in the future, you're going to do more.
We hope to host a bigger one sometime in the spring or summer. We try to keep this one a little bit smaller, just so that we could iron out kinks and learn and get.
This
some
is a
experience.
soft opening.
Right.
And so, but in the future, there would be some sponsorship opportunities if somebody wanted to get involved or
For
something
sure.
like that.
Yep.
So if you own a business and you'd like to be part of this, or you say to yourself, I love this concept, I think it's great. I'd like seeing kids learn how money's made. It's not made at that machine in the side of the bank.
Or their
It's not
parents'
even
back
made,
pocket.
or their parents' back pocket, or
Right.
some government check.
Right.
It's earned. It's earned. You know.
Yeah. How do you create value in a market that demand changes all the time?
Yep,
So,
I agree.
Yeah. To the sponsorship aspect, we have 4 great sponsors for this fair: Atlantic Aluminum Products in Greenwood,
Okay.
the insurance market, the Parker Group, and then a business you might be familiar with is Weller's in Bridgeville.
Wellers. Well, thank you. I was glad to be part of it, to be honest
Yeah.
with you. So
We're
Atlantic
excited.
Aluminum Products, that's your family's business, is that correct?
Yep, that's Pops.
That's Pops.
Yep.
And then what was the other one?
The insurance market?
Yep. Who is
And-
that runs that? I forgot his name. I had him on.
Yeah, I just talked to him the other day.
Who was it?
Yeah.
Steve Hartstein.
Yeah.
Did he go to the ball game and his son got a ball? He was at a ball game or something,
Okay.
and somehow his son ended up catching a ball or something, and we had him on and talked
Yeah.
about that. And then who was the other one?
The Parker Group.
Dustin?
Yep.
Okay.
Right.
And all right, and then Wellers. All right. Well, thank you. Anything else I need to know?
I don't think so.
All right.
11
and,
to 3, Avenue United Methodist Church in Milford.
So today only offer.
Today only offer.
What is today's date, just in case? It's the 18th, right? Yep, January 18th, 2025. I do that because some people watch the show later.
Okay.
So this is a today only offer.
Yep.
Thank you very much. Now, I
my
remember you as a little boy. Do you remember we all went on a vacation together?
Outer Banks?
Yes.
I do.
Yep.
Home videos, yep.
Yeah. So anyway,
Good
I was
times.
like, there was a whole bunch of us. Bill Sammons, I think, Chuck and Lucy Tribbett, and I don't remember who else. But
Yeah.
it was a big house, and I don't even know how we ended up there, but it was a good time.
Yeah, it was. I
I'm
remember
proud of you.
we
You-
rented a convertible, and that was like the highlight of my year.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Renting a convertible.
Yep.
Let your hair bob.
Right.
Let the rag top down. All right.
Yes,
well,
sir.
thanks a lot,
Yeah,
okay?
it's my pleasure.
All right. Anything else?
I don't believe so.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for having me
Okay.
on.
Yep.
Jimmy.
See ya. Thank you. I'll be there later on.
Sounds good.
All right. Evidently, back to the gentleman who caught the ball. It is Andy Hartstein's son caught the ball. Yep. So I remember. It was quite a big deal. All right, everybody. So that was Hamilton Slayball, and I'm proud of him. I've watched him grow up, and now he's a husband and a father and businessman, and works at Chick-fil-A. And when you go in, he's always there with a big smile, just trying to help out any way he can. So if it's okay, I would like to open the phone lines. Denise, before I do that, is there anything else you needed to get out there? I don't know if I cut you short or not when you were talking today. All right, so I think we ought to open up the phone lines just for the fun of it and go from there. That's what I think we'll do. All right. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'll leave everybody alone. So we're going to open up the phone lines. So let me first give you the phone number. It's 302-422-7336. Okay, we're going to stack them up. We're going to try to get to you just as fast as we can. You're calling to win 4 gift cards. One of them is to Chick-fil-A. One of them is to Vanderwin's Ice Cream. One of them is to Slinger's Pizza. And one of them is to T.S. Smith Orchard Point Market. You're going to get 4 gift cards for free. You got to call me. Give me your name. I'll put your name on a list. You will go to Weller's Utility Trailers next week. Don't go today because I got the gift cards. I got to get them there. So they'll be there Tuesday through Saturday next week. Now, you can't wait 3 or 4 weeks and then come in because after a week or 2, we put them back into service, okay? We don't hold them for long, okay? I have people call me months later and say, are my gift cards still there? I'm like, no, they're not. All right, caller, are you there?
Yes.
What is your name?
Joanne Young.
Now, I know a lady named Joanne Young who is a real nice lady. Retired from LD Caulk, I think.
No, from the county.
You're right. I had it wrong, and you got it right. All right. And in one time in your life, you won a kayak, right?
Yes.
Okay. I remember. All right. Well, you have been a good friend of the show for years, so I'm going to say thank you for being our friend. Is that okay?
Yes, and I thank you for everything.
And you're going to get these gift cards next week?
Yes, I will.
Out of the 4 gift cards, is there one that you're most excited about?
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A. There we go. Free napkins. Free napkins. All right. Anyway.
And very nice service.
And very nice service. You are correct. All right. Well, Joanne, have a good day, okay?
Thank you very much, Jim.
Bye-bye. Bye. I got some really good listeners and watchers, and she's one of them. All right, so phone lines open, 302-422-7336, 302-422-7336. Now, people say, be more specific. Be more specific. What do I get at each place? Okay, they want the details. So at Chick-fil-A, it's a card, and you get the #1 sandwich meal or an 8-count nugget meal. All right, I got another caller. Caller, are you there?
Yeah.
And who am I talking to?
Steve Horsey.
Steve, is that right?
Yes, sir.
Have you ever called in before?
About 2 years ago.
Wow, so you call in often, evidently.
Yeah, I would try to listen to you whenever I'm off every Saturday morning.
Well, thank you, Steve. And out of those 4 choices of gift cards, is there one that your favorite?
Yeah, the Chick-fil-A for my wife.
Chick-fil-A for your wife. Well, there you go. That's 2 in a row. Okay. Well, Steve, have a good weekend. They'll be waiting for you next week, okay?
Thanks a lot, Jim.
All right. Bye-bye. Bye. All right, caller, are you there?
Yes, I am.
And who am I talking to?
Carl Crenshaw.
Carl, how you doing?
I'm doing well. Thank you.
Good. And where are you calling from, Carl?
Milton, Hunter Mills Estate.
Wow. And are you listening on the radio or watching on Facebook or TV?
I'm a YouTube guy. I got you on YouTube, and then I usually post it up places for you.
Thank you. I noticed that. Are you going to come pick these gift cards up next week?
I will.
All right. Well, thank you, Carl, and have a good weekend, okay?
Thank you, Jim. God bless.
God bless. Bye-bye. All right, caller, are you there?
Hello, Jim. Happy New Year. This is Kathy from Lewis.
Kathy, how's Kathy?
I did not pick up my other coupons, but I will pick them up this week.
Okay.
And I just, yesterday on Dan's program, they were talking about Maypop tires. You talked about it. This is the year of the Jim Weller book. I think you should name it Thank You, Jesus, or Living in a Redneck Town. What do you think?
I like the Thank You, Jesus part. I don't want to...
I think that's it. But you have a book, you have a television movie, and maybe a big movie. And you got to do it because a lot of your friends that can tell the stories, or it can be in the book.
That's a good point. Thank you. All right. I'm going to have a TV series. Caller, are you there? All right. I'm going to need another salesperson to go out and sell sponsorships. I want to write a book. If there's anybody out there that wants to help me write a book, I'll verbally tell you all about my life, and you put it into writing. So I don't even know how it all works. But I would like to write a book. No joke, no lie. I just don't know what the next step is, the next step. All right, so callers, if you want to call, it's 302-422-7336. So many people say, I recognize that number. I had that number since I was about 16 years old when I owned Weller's Tire Service in Lincoln. That was the phone number, and I have kept it. Another unique number I've kept is my mom and dad's phone number from when I was a kid. That's our home phone number. So anyway, I have two numbers that are have been with me a long time. I can't hold on to my hair, but I can hold on to phone lines. All right, what else is going on? So that was a good giveaway. That was really one of our better giveaways. Maybe not as good as them pillows we were giving away. They were pretty hard to beat. So anyway, I just want to say thanks a lot. And people say, well, how do you get in on this giveaway thing? If you own a business and there's something you might want to give to me and somehow you need to be part of the show, so I would talk to you about it, I guess is what I'm saying. If you were to put a dollar value on the amount of times I mentioned Chick-fil-A and Vanderwins and T.S. Smith Orchard Point and now Slingers, they're getting a lot of bang for their buck. So there is some cost involved. But if you want to be part of this giveaway thing, you let me know, and you'll get mentioned. And think about it. When you advertise on this show, you're not only getting the advertisements that happen right now during the show as it's live. Think about the views that happen later, and then later, and then later on Facebook and YouTube. Okay? So we can finish the show today, and we're on 5 or 6 Facebook pages, and just on Facebook alone, I could be at 800 to 1,000 views. Give it 30 days, and that will triple in size. So again, my advertisers, what they get here is something you can't get anywhere else. First, you get me. Secondly, you get advertised on Delaware 105.9. You get advertised on another radio station. Anyway, then you get on TV Delmarva. Then you get on Facebook. Then you get on YouTube. It's a lot. It's a lot is what I'm saying. So anyway, just want to let you know we're here for you. Call me now if you want to advertise. Oh, I'm tired all of a sudden. What is the phone number? 302-422-7336. Now, if you need me after the show, I'm going to give you my cell phone number. It's 302-542-9157. 302-542-9157, okay? If you want to talk to me about advertising or being on the show or writing my book or whatever it may be, it's 302-542-9157, or you can text me at that number, okay? So we're here, we're in the Palace. It's getting really busy. No matter how busy it looks, come on in. The restaurant is open, and it's a really good day. I do want to ask this young couple over here, do either one of you want to join me for a breakfast review? Okay, you sure? Okay. All right, anybody else? Nope, they haven't ate yet. All right, so what else is going on? Weller's is open. Chuck told me to not forget to tell people we're open today. We're open today. We don't close often. We are open today. Sandie, did you have something? If you can hustle on over here. Just be quick and tell us what's on your mind. All right, so, and we'll take more phone calls in just 1 second.
You know,
Sandie?
I'm always here for my grandkids.
Well, good. And
Jace is wrestling over at Milford.
Okay.
In
Today?
Judgment Day today starts at
Okay.
9:30, and I'm giving
You're
him a big
headed there.
shout out. I hope he's going to be doing great.
He will do great.
He's doing very
He's got
well.
good grandparents.
And Jackson won his basketball match last night. He
There
made the
you go.
most baskets out of everybody.
You're a proud mama.
I am very, and Swayze has a cheer competition tomorrow.
All three of them are busy.
Oh, they're all
Good
busy.
job. Well, good.
But I wanted to say Happy New Year again, and
Oh,
I'm so
no.
glad to be here.
Yep. Oh, we're taking a picture. I forgot. I almost missed that. All right.
Thank
Anything
you.
else?
No, that's it. Thank you.
You got 3 really nice grandkids, and it's nice when they're active.
And they wanted to come here, but Jace had to go get weighed
Get
in and
moving.
everything.
I believe that. Would you take him and drop him off?
No, he
Okay.
stayed at his friend's house last
Okay.
night, his first official sleepover,
Sleepover. There you
without
go.
his siblings.
Okay. All right. I'll see you. Take
Thank you,
care.
Jim.
Yep. Bye-bye. There she goes, Sandie Katz. Everybody knows her from the Milton area. All right. What else is going on? Weller's Utility Trailers is open today, and it's Chuck and Mike. So be kind when you get there. It's just the two of them. And what was I getting ready to say? We got a lot of stuff on sale. Chuck didn't even mention that. Today is the end of a lot of specials. So if you need a trailer today, maybe we might be able to just get a deposit, lock in the price. We had somebody from like Chestertown, Maryland the other day or whatever, say, look, I just want to lock in the price. I don't need the trailer right now. I just want to catch those year-end incentives. So there was some year-end incentives from some of the manufacturers that I represent. They ended at the end of the year, and I said, can you do me a favor? We've had some snow. We've had some bad weather. Can you extend it one more week? And then at the end of that week, guess what I said? We've had some snow. We've had some bad weather. Can you extend it one more week? Well, this is it. Today is the drop-dead day for a lot of those discounts. Some of them are $400 to $800 on a trailer that you save. But that opportunity expires today at 2 o'clock. So if you need a trailer, be aware they're already shorthanded, but they will do a good job for you. Just come on in, talk to Chuck, talk to Mike. Be a lot better if you came in, if you call. It's still hard to do the deal over the phone. So you're better off to come on in the store. They will wait on you. They will get to you. Just be there by 2 o'clock, and they'll do a good job for you. If you can just put a deposit, lock in the price, and finish it up another day, that would be good. If you really need the trailer today, we will dig it out and get it out for you. It's amazing to see how much work it is to go get a trailer out of a field that's just full of snow. Now, it's melted some. Now, a lot of it's just rock solid ice. But either way, we got a tractor. We got our new forklift. We're getting a new tractor, too. And then I think we're getting a new zero turn. So we're getting it all. We're in a spending mood. So Weller's is open today till 2. On the web, you can see all those prices. It's called wellers.com. But just be aware, the prices on trailers that you see today on the web will be higher on Tuesday morning. Not a lot, but some, because any that had an incentive from the manufacturer, that goes away, okay? So anyway, it's 302-337-8228. 302-337-8228. It's wellers.com on the web. All right, Terry, did you need me for anything? Here he comes. Okay, 2.5 minutes, buddy. Sit right down, and you take up 1.5 minutes of my 2.5 minutes. Here's a picture. All right, what are you doing today?
Nothing. I'm going back home, sit in the house and watch YouTube and stuff like that, and maybe go out later. But it's supposed to be cold this weekend, so
it is.
I'm gonna stay in much as I can.
Okay.
And,
what do you watch on YouTube?
I watched y'all show, then I watched a couple of things on different things.
Okay. Well, very good.
And my buddy Jimmy Seafer,
right.
He is a very good guy. He comes to
Jimmy Joseph?
Yes.
He's a good guy?
Uh-huh.
All right.
And Jimmy, I hope you're listening. I'll see you come by. We're closed Tuesday, Monday, but we'll be back open Monday. Tuesday.
Okay.
Tuesday.
All right. Anything else?
And that be it.
Hey, thanks for coming. Thanks for being our friend, okay?
You're a good friend to
job.
me, and I enjoy coming to support y'all.
All right. Thank you, Terry. All right, Terry from Seaford. All right, everybody. So I want to say thanks a lot. Lawrence is back at the controls, and Colin the second, and Colin Senior. Everybody's here from the Walls family. At least everybody named Colin in the Walls family is here today. And the wait staff has done a good job. We've had a really nice crowd today. When you have weather like this, you say, is anybody going to come in or not? I do want to tell you, no matter how busy the parking lot looks at the Palace, they got room for you. They'll take good care of you. 7 days a week, breakfast, lunch, dinner. They even have pizza. Another thing is they own Surf and Turf. Surf and Turf is a great place to get a nice lunch, to get a great steak for dinner. I've actually had steak for lunch, and it's just as good at lunchtime as it is at dinner time. So I just want to let you know I got 1 minute left. So thank you, everybody, for watching my show, Weller Does Delmarva. When it's over, would you go to your Facebook page and share the show to your friends? Just take it and share it and tell people to check it out. Other than that, that's it. Jim and Linda Bosco, we miss you. And Denise and I are going to go to Dover, and we're going to check out the Ice and Fire Festival, and we're going to go to the church and check out that whatever it is, that young entrepreneur show. I forgot what it's called, but we're going to get some baked goods and some advice. All right. Thank you, everybody. Have a good weekend. Are we done? About done? So thank you. All right, done on 105.9. We are winding up on 10 seconds. TV Delmarva and Fine Day Radio, thanks you very much. If you want to advertise or come to work for us, give me a call. See ya. Bye.
From the Jersey Shore to the Delaware beaches, this is WNJD, Cape May, Lewis.